back in the house once again. It is the effing podcast on this very late Saturday evening. I am your host for the evening. I am B.D.U.B.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Woof, woof.
Budha, 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 Budha.
And, yeah, we got to you a little late, but we've been trying to do our best to make things work.
It's only for one reason and one reason alone.
Why is that?
Pizza.
Food. Know how Negroes gotta do.
I had a choice between letting y'all at home watch Blackness as the intro ended, or you could watch me smack on pizza while I prepare for the show. I gave y'all the option too.
As you can tell,
this is going to be an ASMR channel where we eat on air. And I'm wiping my mouth with the greasy part of the napkin.
excuse me, people.
Okay.
He's
So-
getting together.
Yeah. We're in the house, y'all.
Yes, we are.
Happy Labor Day weekend. Last holiday of the summer, man.
Yes, it is. Labor Day is upon us.
It's
And
almost time for fall, baby.
Labor Day is what? Monday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Fire up the grill, Budha.
Yep, fire up.
Tomorrow is International Market Shopping Day, so I can get my big bags of chicken quarters.
You say your big bags.
Big bags. Sadly, the chicken quarters are going to be the healthiest part of what I got lined up.
I wish you could have seen the visual of Buddha face when you said fire up the grill. He was like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you got to
I
do
gotta
it.
clean that bitch off and everything.
Yeah, but guess what? This is the last time you got to deal with that shit till next year.
I don't believe that.
no, because, this is North Carolina.
I'm not grilling after September.
It's warm throughout until December. We
Once
had
the
warm
fair
summer.
hits, no more grilling.
What? How so? When we still have 67 degrees in October and November, you mean tell me you don't have the urge to fire up the grill in those?
I do, but I mean,
You don't?
I do. I have a grill at the crib, but I don't like grilling by myself. It's like,
See, and I think that's what happened with me too, because the kids are cool. You know what I mean? Like, but when I'm outside too, though, it's like I'm outside.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to enjoy everything. I don't really want them around me when I'm grilling.
Well, then, and that's the case. If you enjoy grilling,
They're still kids.
yeah, but if you enjoy grilling like that, then you should have at least once a month, once every 2 weeks.
I used to.
Well, then get back into it then.
Nah, because y'all niggas like to come to the house and nobody likes to clean up.
Who?
All that shit be on me and the kids do a half-ass
I don't
job
make mess.
cleaning.
I clean up after myself.
Everybody says that.
I can't speak for everybody. I just know when I
Everybody believes they don't make a mess.
I really
Myself
don't.
included.
okay, well,
Myself included. I believe I don't make a mess, but I know them shits come from somewhere. And I know 9 times out of 10, I'm normally one that ends up having to clean up them joints too. So the boys, they'll help out, but it ends up on me a lot of times.
okay. So I mean, it's like either you miss it or you don't. So I mean,
do.
those are the
It's
minor.
both.
Those are the minor sacrifices to having those type of memorable enjoyments.
You know when cookouts are the best? My cousin's fish fries.
the one on Falls and News?
No, my cousin's fish fries. Though, see, I can go out there, I grill with them, sit out there on the grill with them for a while, because we all know it's on the popping. Where everybody's
Oh,
enjoying
yeah, I
it.
remember.
But I mean, but if memory serves correct, don't you be grilling though?
I grill.
Yes.
That does. Now,
Right.
it used to be me, but now I'm at,
Right,
now
I'm
I
about
tell
to
you,
say,
Well,
Brand's
no, it's
burning.
just like I just need your grill. You can
like,
go.
oh,
Just-
yo, Dub is a phenomenal grill star.
Right. So what I'm saying is, let's get
If
back.
he's coming, he's coming. Look.
So let's get back to what was the original statement. So now, if you miss those, right,
Just fire up the grill.
Fire the grill.
I should go buy a new grill.
That's all.
And you know why I like grilling over there? Because then I make all that food. Y'all got food. I take a couple legs
Yeah, you
with
take
me
a little
home.
bit you need.
Yeah, and then I eat off that till like Wednesday, the next 2 days, and then I'm good on barbecue for the rest of the month.
My kids won't even eat this shit. It'll be, or
Really?
they'll say they don't eat, and that shit will be gone that same night.
Well, who eats it?
That
They do.
They beats out. Those some young boys.
they swear,
You know, the
they swear they
metabolism like
don't do so
100
much stuff,
million.
yo. They swear they don't do
just
so
look,
much
they just
stuff.
look at it.
So they claim they don't eat the barbecue, but then they
And
eat
that
the
shit just
barbecue.
comes up missing.
Yeah, they eat it, man.
I think I should be the one insulted because it's my barbecue. Why they fronting on my barbecue?
Obviously, they're not.
Nah, they smashing it.
No. Why can't they publicly come out and admit they like it?
Well, you know,
Kids,
kids.
Oh, man.
Kids these days, man.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. But hey, yeah, I'm gonna bring the menu on Monday. Let's see. I'm gonna do potato salad. Well, I'm gonna buy potato
I
salad.
said, what?
Oh no, y'all.
Oh, hold on. If I got a bag of potatoes, I can actually make it.
Okay, well then you
I gotta
make it.
I got
Shit.
to have a bag first.
I know I'm grilling a watermelon and what beans?
I bring whatever needs.
Yeah, beans and in honor of Kamala, we got to do collard greens.
I can make them my way.
You got to make them Kamala's way.
No.
Yeah,
The Indian side,
yeah,
the Indian side.
it's gonna be. I don't know the side that keep them out that nasty ass bathtub. That's the side.
They probably cleaned out a couple times.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and before we get started with the show, we do got to send out a major RIP. I'm sure everybody's heard by now. Fatman Scoop passed away last night at the age of 53 at a concert in Connecticut.
Doing what he loves.
Yeah, doing what he loved performing. His real name was Isaac Freeman III. Of course, he's from New York. He was headlining the Green and Gold Party in Hamden, Connecticut when he suffered the medical emergency, which led to him being taken to the hospital. Unfortunately, it is captured on video. It's all over video of him passing out. I'm not interested really in seeing that video, so I didn't bring it with us today to watch. We're going to try some different stuff today with new video clips, but that's beside the point. The video was played on social media as he stepped up to the DJ's booth platform and collapsed. And it was out of the audience's view, but people could be seen performing chest compressions of the DJ set as other performers on stage led the crowd in prayer. So looks like authorities were called to the park around 8:33 p.m., and he was advertised to start the concert at 7:15 p.m. He was stretched off the stage and transported to the local hospital, which is 6 miles north of New Haven. It looks like it was confirmed Fatman Scoop experienced a medical emergency before being transported. That was confirmed by the mayor of Hamden, Connecticut. Unfortunately, his death was confirmed on social media Saturday morning by the DJ and producer Birch Michael, also known as Pure Cold, who identified himself as Fatman Scoop tour manager. So, yeah, unfortunately, it is with the heaviest of hearts. I announced the passing of Isaac Freeman III, professionally known as Fatman Scoop. And it looks like the rapper was scheduled to perform at the event last month, but inclement weather forced the show to be rescheduled to the August rain date. So this show was supposed to have happened last month, but it happened yesterday. And it looks like it was also confirmed by a bunch of other sources. So this is pretty serious, unfortunately. But as everybody says, who commented, he died doing what he loved. So I guess that's a plus you can take out of this.
The only real plus, nigga. But that's a culture shock, yo. That
definitely
shock.
is.
Man,
Another
too
one.
many age, man. I mean, early 50s.
Yeah, early
Man,
50s.
just too many dying at a young age. You know?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I mean, without speculating, and we don't take away from his past and everything, I highly encourage every black person, black and brown, any person, period. Once you pass the age 30, make sure you get your yearly checkup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's, your physicals, that's very important because you can't eat and drink and party like how you used to between 18 and 25 years old. Your body changes, everything changes. So when that happens, you must be able to keep up with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, we dying over simple things. So
Yeah.
I highly recommend that everyone, doesn't matter what color you are, what gender you are, make sure you get your yearly physical.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're going to send prayers out to Fatman Scoop's family and, all the people, You know, he reached around the world. Obviously, he was one of the biggest DJs at Hot 97 when he was big doing it. So rest in peace, Fatman Scoop, man.
Scoop, Crooklyn Clan.
Yeah, you know my joint is if you got $100 bill, put your hands up.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name? I never knew the official name of that song.
I mean, really,
I swear it's just like the universal DJ mix.
Yeah, but what is the actual name?
it's not a name to it. That's just like his tagline.
Like Fatman Scoop, all I remember is no matter what club you went to,
he always beginning with that.
he has a set.
That's that tagline.
He
set.
has a Fatman Scoop
Mixtape.
Fatman Scoop.
Single
Crooklyn Clan,
ladies.
Yep, Fatman Scoop. Crooklyn Clan. Yeah, he always.
Oh man, that one really kind of bummed me out because I saw the video last night of him passing out, and I said, "Oh, I did." I just assumed.
I ain't even watch it.
Yeah, no, I only saw it one time just to say I saw it for the podcast. But yeah, after that, I just assumed that he was gonna pull through whatever caused it. I didn't expect him to pass away because he was, treated immediately.
I mean, CPR. So the thing about CPR and first aid, we're just a holdover. Like we can't, we're just trying to make sure your heart doesn't stop. But SCA, if that, if that's what he experienced sudden cardiac arrest, that's something, like
electrical shock.
Like they would need
a defibrillator.
Yeah.
And all that. But at the same time, even if you have that, that's still not what you need to survive. Like that's going to help you hold you over. But you still need ambulances and hospitals, like like the first responders or whatever. Like that, that's cool. I do CPR on first aid, so it's like that's why I don't even want to see that. I don't even, because the scariest thing I know is the person who's even performing that on him is like, oh my god, and I know they're counting, and I know all the thoughts that are going through their head. Is he dying? Am I doing this right? Is it deep enough? Is it hard? Like, are these compressions deep enough? Is the count right? Oh shit, has it been 30? Do I need to give them these resuscitation breaths? Shit, like I already know that their brain is going a million miles a minute, and on top of that, you're dealing with a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Oh man.
Yeah, the celebrity part is a major aspect too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
People might try and blame that on you, like it's he don't know what he's doing. It's his fault. They couldn't save him. Bro.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to keep it moving from Fatman Scoop, and we are going to get into politics because there's been a lot on the political trail this week.
Let's get one.
What did we skip?
Todd Bridges' mom.
Oh, yes. Okay, my bad. We got to send a second RIP to Todd Bridges' mom. What was her name? Betty Bridges. Really? Yes, so it looks like Betty Bridges, who was a major actress on TV.
She was in a lot of shows.
Good Times, ER, Hill Street Blues, and of course the mother of Todd Bridges. A very pretty lady. I remember her from that episode of Good Times when JJ was painting her and she was in the bikini. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll send another rest in peace out to her, Betty Bridges. Shout out to Todd Bridges because for some reason, random YouTube sitcoms pop up in my YouTube feed, and Different Strokes popped up in my feed. You get those two in your feed, random like sitcom episodes from the 80s and 90s?
They random. Your phone listen to you, so your phone hear you talking about it.
Whatever you're watching at home, it's watching.
So you mean it's been listening to me in the shower singing the theme to Different Strokes?
Yeah.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. Okay. That's good to know. I'm going to sing some TV pilot songs that I like.
All that shit will pop up in your phone.
Exactly. Facebook feed. And then Instagram feed.
Sometimes it's good when people eavesdrop in on you because it lets you know they care.
Shit.
They care about what you're doing with your free
catching
time.
what you doing.
No, they heard me singing Different Strokes, and then YouTube said, let me help this nigga out.
He helped you out all right.
Yeah,
remember this shit.
And you know what the fucked up part is? They put the latter episodes, the ones before they canceled the show. And it was like I was watching episode or season 7, And I was just like, damn, Gary Coleman's like a teenager in this. He lost the cute appeal from the earlier seasons.
Yeah.
And now he's just some smart mouth 13-year-old you want to pop upside the mouth. Like, nigga, this ain't cute no more. I want to smack the shit out you for talking like that.
But you can't, though, because he's small.
Yeah. Shit, it makes it easier.
Makes it easy. I'm about to say that makes it even easier.
But that makes you a bully, though, for doing that.
Nah, you're a parent.
No.
Trying to teach him discipline.
Well, I didn't know you was taking it as a parent. I thought you was assuming as like, he just somebody you just encountered.
Yeah. No. This is as a parent.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, now rest in peace to Betty Bridges. Now we do get into politics because it's been a very busy week for politics.
Yes.
We'll start it off with Kamala
Harris
doing her exclusive CNN interview with her first sit down with sitting beside her zaddy, Tim Walz.
Why gotta be zaddy?
Cause
Why gotta be zaddy?
she was like, I'm scared. I need the comfort of a white man to calm me down.
She ain't scared. You talking about she was a top prosecutor in one of the biggest states in the country.
Yes.
I mean, California got some crazy motherfuckers. Like, you should know.
Yes, I've been to California.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
California's pretty crazy.
She was an AG, so she know about them. You got to be a crazy motherfucker to actually lock up crazy motherfuckers.
That is true. I can't deny that.
Right
but
there. So, hey, I think she all right.
Yeah, there were some key takeaways from the interview. One of them being that
details. As I was trying to explain, people, now we about to get ready to start getting into policies. Who are actually speaking policies that can actually affect you? And so far, what Ms. Kamala has been carefully expressing, she's stating she wants to put money back into the middle class as well as the working class. How?
Yeah.
Well, one of her major points is corporation pay their fair shares. Outside of corporation paying their fair shares, making sure we open up she were at one time against fracking. But she said that
she's not against
it no anymore. And she also said that, and we are one of the leading energy producing countries in the world. So that's something based off the administration she has been a part of.
But aren't there dangers associated with fracking?
Supposed to have, but there's supposed to be new technology to be able to make it more safer.
Has this been thoroughly tested?
I mean, hey,
in California, where it can cause an earthquake.
But Republicans, they the main ones that's the driving force saying that it should be open. So why would anybody have anything against it? Also, she also been reaffirmed about the immigration. Making sure that we
bringing more.
Nope, she ain't said nothing about bringing nothing. Talking about making sure that she enforces the laws that is on the books. Now, mind you, people, they had a bipartisan bill to strengthen the border policies. But remember, Mr. Trump, he said, kill it. He told all the Republicans, kill it. So now, once you become president, right, revisit that bill. So now this is something key that everybody has been talking about, that there has not been no strengthening of laws, updated laws to handle this border crisis. So that'd be another key point. Also, she's explained that, hey, we're going to make it a lot more easier. I wouldn't say make it a lot more easier for people, young people especially, to own homes. Now, we all know home ownership in the country is like your family's investment.
Yep.
Also, making sure you have key loans and grants to make sure that you pay down on your first deposit on your home. So those are just the three key takeaways that I noticed and really hammer home. Whereas Trump, he's backpedaling too, because at first he was a staunch a proponent for a nationwide ban. Remember Project 2025 and everything. Now he's saying, hey, look, I might say the government or the insurance companies can pay for IBF.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So those who don't know who that is, anybody can please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's for people couples who having problem conceiving children naturally, and they have
In vitro fertilization.
In vitro fertilization.
There we go. So
That's where the doctor impregnates your wife with his own sperm.
no, that's not what it is. They probably had to. They probably an egg.
Big old
They
freak.
probably egg that they need to help and use the sperm to.
I know about IVF because all the women I date in the late 30s always be talking about IVF and freezing eggs and stuff.
Yeah, man. They
some
want
women be talking about it.
they want to be able to have families one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I offer to put it in the back of my freezer on their behalf,
No,
but
that's it's not gonna
they-
work. That's not
they
that type.
resist.
You can't use that.
They
type.
turn that down.
they turn it down.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's free. I put it in an ice cube tray.
Can't work that way, man. They'll die immediately. You got to be a special container and all that. All that.
Okay, so it looks like there was some the opportunity economy plan is what she laid out during the CNN interview. As you mentioned, extending a $6,000 child tax credit to families for the first year of a child's life. And, of course, the $25,000 first-time homebuyer tax credit, which sounds good on paper, but is just going to make the cost of a home jump up by $25,000.
How so?
Because if she's giving out a $25,000 tax credit to those that are first-time home buyers, then that means,
You still got the rest of the house you got to pay for,
yeah, I know.
but that's just for initial down payment.
I know.
So that's just to get your foot in the door. You still got the rest of the house you got to pay for.
Yeah, but still the people selling the house can jack it up knowing you're a first-time home buyer.
Well, not necessarily because they'll have it in play that we're, it's-
Okay. You know what else? I've been reading something about this home buyer tax credit, and I don't know if this is true or not. I probably should have researched it before bringing it up, but fuck it. They're talking about you're only qualified for this tax credit if you are a first-generation home buyer, meaning if your parents own a home.
That's not. No.
So-
It's just if you're a first time home ownership, period. Not
Okay.
It doesn't matter if your parents own it, none of that. It's just
Okay.
if you're a first time home owner, period, you'll be able to receive this tax
This
credit.
tax credit. And I'm
Remember, tax credit, you know what I'm saying, you can easily write off a tax credit. You feel what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it really won't hurt anything. If anything, you are helping more people get into own homes, and which is part of the economy, which is home ownership. So the more people you have that owns homes and everything, the more stabilized the country will be. So in all, in my opinion, it's a great plan. Versus Trump, you still haven't heard anything in details as far as what he's going to do for the middle class as well as the working class. So when somebody put an APB out for that and let me know what is he plan on doing for the middle class as well as the working class, let me know.
Interesting. So one takeaway we could take from that interview is that it does seem like Kamala Harris is able to step up. I did say her name right.
Kamala.
Yeah. Okay. She's able to step up and do an unscripted interview. So this gives a telltale sign of how she would do in a debate with Trump. So I definitely think from seeing the interview that, yeah, she's still full of shit to me. But
How's she full of shit?
I just think a lot of these policies sound good on paper, but we're just going to have to see how they're put in play.
What you mean?
Because the one thing I know with the Democrats is the Democrats are very big on using terms like minority to funnel money to minorities, but that doesn't guarantee the money goes to black minorities.
Okay.
So, this is a habit with the Democrats that's been going on for decades.
So how you attach that to her though?
Because she's a Democrat.
I mean, but that doesn't mean that no.
She's a part of the... She's
Okay.
she's a politician.
but all Democrats, all Democrats doesn't fall in line. I mean, there's plenty of them that go against the grain. Like
I know there were turncoat Republicans at the DNC.
Right? You had turncoat Democrats as well. So I mean, it happens on both sides. What I'm saying is, you can be for one thing and if you grown into your profession, you have the opportunity to change. You can change position. Why? Because you have the opportunity to learn that it's a bigger picture than what you originally thought and saw. And now that you have an understanding, now you can articulate it to everyone else to reason why you change position, which is in my opinion, is very healthy. I believe everyone could do that as long as it's in a healthy manner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we'll see, man. I'm still very much not on the Kamala Harris train. I'm still questioning her politics. It's not that I'm for Trump or trying to promote Trump. It's just I'm a little more conscious of the cons of going with Democratic candidates.
Okay.
So I'm just weighing options, and no, I'm definitely more into Kamala than I am with Trump.
But what would it take for you to be on board? What do you?
I would need some clear cut, policies set towards the African American community. That part is we can't get it.
That part you would never get. The only way, again, I sit here and I express this many times, and I'm gonna keep on expressing. If you really want that, what black folks as a whole gonna have to do, it doesn't matter whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, you're gonna have to unaffiliate those parties and be an independent.
Yeah.
Once you become an independent, you will strengthen your votership much more. For a man, 2 times as more. For a woman, black woman, 3 times as more. So when you automatically attach yourself to these parties, whether you're a Democrat or whether you're a Republican, they don't have to talk to you. They can talk at you. Now, if you're an independent, both parties have to talk to you because they need your vote.
Yeah.
So, again, if black voters really want to be taken serious, unaffiliate yourself from a Democrat as well as a Republican. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't still vote Democrat or vote Republican. What it does mean is you just make your voting power just that much stronger. That's all. When you are automatically attached to either side, again, they don't have to talk to you. They can talk at you because they know you're down regardless. Because you are a registered Republican or Democrat. But when you are an independent, that's a different story.
But isn't that the same thing that we're saying about Kamala?
Yeah.
That's the same exact same exact thing that we're saying about Kamala. Once you align yourself with a certain party, there's certain things that come with that party. That's all it is. So
yeah,
like I am a registered independent. Mm-hmm. So I understand that, but she is a registered Democrat. So there's certain things on their platform that whether she evolved from them or not, you just know it's just
okay. So what my position? So what my position is, if you want specific things geared towards black people,
mm-hmm.
right? Then that was strengthening your art. That being independent. If majority of black folks become independent, that will strengthen your votership.
Yeah,
that's all. That's all I'm just saying. So right now, what's on the table that black people want? That's supposed to be directed to black voters. The Emmett Till rights, the George Floyd bill, as well as the voters. Elijah Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 3 things that's geared towards black folks.
Yeah.
That's on the table. So, again, if she can close out one, if not all of them, that's something that's directed to black people. You feel what I'm saying? But if you asking for, I don't know, what would be next thing what black people be talking about what they want?
Reparations.
You already know what that is. They can't afford to give. They can't.
They could.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they could.
No, they can't.
They sent everybody a check when Trump was in office.
Well, see, what I'm saying is, number one, if you did it strictly off of money, if you take it from a slave's salary over 400 years ago, they couldn't afford it. With all the interest in today's inflation and stuff like that, a lot of black folks own this damn country. Plain and simple. So that's the reason why you'll never get that. So if you're going to talk about reparation, it has to be something simple, not simple. It has to be something that's not complex as that. Now, you can add finances to it, but I believe that you should go to any college that you want to go. You should have free college tuition. I also believe that they should be able to get a home or a home and land. Because we were supposed to get 40 acres in a mule. We were supposed to get that, right? So we can't get 40 acres now because, a lot more bodies now. So I believe they still should be able to get either a home or land in a home, depending on where they're living at. So that's just my opinion. And,
Yeah.
I mean, because every other nationality has received reparations. Even the slave owners themselves receive reparations.
They got compensation for the slaves.
Compensation was reparations. That was their form of reparations. So everybody received reparations. Again,
Actual niggas we should have got.
Exactly. So again, and even after then,
we are talking about, we can't get that because that won't happen because it's been too long. So now we just got to get we got to work something out, some little scraps or something.
I mean, again, like I said, it does. But if you want that to be taken serious, right? And that means what you're going to have. You're going to have a majority of Democratic up and down the board. And actually it's not going to work because if you can see, right, anytime one party had control of the House, the Senate, as well as the presidency, there's always somebody bucking against everybody else.
Yeah.
Because they getting money to toe the line. It happened during the Obama administration. It even happened during the Trump administration. There's always somebody that's going to make sure that everybody don't get complete power. They're going to buck against what's going on. So again, black people, if you want strategic, specific laws that's targeting black folks in general,
you have to register independent.
That's the only way. Because, again, they have to talk to you. They can't talk at you. They can't assume that you're going to vote for this particular party because you automatically affiliated to it. The independence is very, very important. And that's going to be closest to a third party that you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of when you're voting for presidency, they need a coalition. And like I said, independence is very screaming loud and clear for black folks to attach themselves to this. Again, as a black voter, it makes my voter twice as powerful. As a black woman, it makes her votership 3 times as powerful. So just think about it.
Yeah. And, there's one policy I'm very much against with Kamala Harris, and it's a policy on cooking collard greens. So, there's been a video going around of Kamala Harris. I don't know where she was at, but she was sharing her collard green recipe.
Somebody asked her a random question. They asked her.
I don't think that was random. I think that was set up. I think that was purposely set up.
How you thought that was set up?
It was like with the hot sauce shit.
Well, hold on. Let me play the clip. Let me see if we can play the clip live. Hold on.
I have a friend who had a Christmas party, Christmas Eve every year, and she asked me to make the greens for a party every year. And I am not lying to you that I would make so many greens that I'd need to wash them in the bathtub. I'm telling you the truth.
So how do you make your greens? Do you put turkey in them? Do you
bacon.
Nice. My grandma
I
used
do
to
bacon.
Put bacon. She's put
Garlic.
vinegar.
I put white vinegar.
Yes.
So I start with, I slice up my garlic. But no, first I chop up the bacon
fry it.
and get all that fat going. Then I put garlic, some chili peppers.
Yes.
And then a lot of water and a little chicken stock, and I let it go for a while before I put the greens in. And then, right, so you get that going and all that flavor, and then I put the greens in for a couple hours. Then I do vinegar, and then I cheat and do a little Tabasco.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, but Tabasco of all, like I like Louisiana hot sauce, but Tabasco has that right amount of vinegar. Yeah. And that's how I do my greens.
I see why you get invited every year.
I don't know about Kamala's greens recipe, but of course I don't think her black side is responsible for those collard greens. I think once she said she was washing them in the bathtub, that was her Indian side.
Oh, Lord.
Basically,
Oh, Lord.
That's that street side Indian food.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Street food finder.
Yes. First and foremost, as somebody who does cook collard greens, I gotta say she's a savage for not including onions in her mix.
I'll give you that.
She just threw bacon and garlic first.
How is it not?
I don't know. I wouldn't give it. I don't eat onions in my. I mean,
your
I'm
collard?
not. No, I'm not against it, but I mean, it's not in there.
Okay, that's weird. To me, greens equal onions. So the fact that she omitted onions really like.
That should be the first thing out her mouth.
Yeah, that should have been the first.
Garlic and onion.
Yeah. Now I'm not mad at the bacon because bacon is convenient.
I ain't mad at the garlic. I mean, I think
No, the garlic is necessary.
But where the onions?
Yeah, where's the onion? She didn't
That
have.
in his bathtub.
Yeah,
I mean maybe
Yeah,
she's
the
in college.
yeah. It's a college bathtub, I
That's
assume.
what I'm saying. That's even worse. So
I mean, that's a lot of people that want to eat.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people that want to eat.
You can just get a basin.
Hey man, you know you've been to college before. You know you done did and ate some shit that you wasn't supposed to. Okay.
You been? I will say
I've been to college.
You done been.
I didn't attend them.
I didn't cook greens in college.
No, I didn't say you could, but you done ate some weird ass shit in college.
Oh, but it wasn't by choice.
Okay.
Nigga, I ate out the most sketchiest kitchen in the world, and that was the kitchen that was in the boarding house I was
I'm
at.
saying, but again, so you got to. So if you can say that, you can imagine. Only difference is she probably had it was a little bit more, you know.
Nigga, I just had a flashback to that boarding house. How the fuck did I live in that for a year? That shit was nasty. Budha, you didn't know me then. You didn't meet me till I had my first apartment.
Nigga, you see me over here like.
No. This was before I met you, Budha.
I mean,
so
sometimes
I got kicked off of campus.
you got kicked off the campus.
I got kicked off of I got kicked off.
I swear I know this nigga since he big. Since I moved here, nigga.
Yeah. I got kicked.
It's like I met
Okay.
this nigga. You know, it's like
How you get kicked off the campus?
I got kicked off North Carolina Central University's campus my sophomore year. They caught me with a warm tequila beer. And it wasn't in my dorm room. It was in the dorm room down the hall. They were having a little get-together. There was warm brews and cold bitches. And
How did you get caught with it?
I was in the room. And then Jake, that was his name, walked by the room.
not even 12.
Not even 12. His name was Jake. And I think that was his government name. So he might sue me.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
So yeah, we chilling in the dorm room, right? It was like 4 dudes and 3 chicks. And we just had some piss warm tequilas. And the girls decided to walk outside, I guess, to use her Nokia cell phone, the kind you could drop multiple stories and it don't break. This is 02.
Yeah,
this is
02,
01.
20 years ago. That's over 20.
So she decides to light a cigarette in the hall of the dorm. Now, the dorm rules in 01, obviously you probably can't smoke in them now, but you could smoke in the dorms in 01. You just couldn't do it in the common ways. You couldn't do it in the halls. You had to do it in your room. Yeah, or a designated place. So she lights it up, and the cop's like, you can't smoke in the hallway. So this bitch opens the door, flings it open to the dorm room. Cop walks by, looks in, sees the beers, sees weed niggas rolling up. What's going on here? I've already seen it. Busts the door open, makes all of us grab the bottles and pour them out in the men's bathroom. And then we had to go to the dean. And then the dean said, fuck y'all niggas, get off my campus. Yeah.
All because this dumbass
broad.
could not follow damn fucking directions.
I don't even know how we got from college greens to here, but I had to get that shit off my chest. That's 20-something years
Yeah,
old.
because, you know.
Yeah.
You said how? Can we try and figure out how the hell she's washing these collard greens in the
Yeah.
bathtub?
And then we went to the dorm room. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just had a flashback of that nasty-ass boarding house I was in.
It was trauma right there he just experienced.
So I had to get a boarding house on Formosa, and the boarding house now has been remodeled, and now it's probably respectable. But when I was living there, it was run down.
Trash.
You could hear, like, you could get drops of rain from when it rained through your ceiling and it hit you on your head while you sleep.
Trash.
Like rats, roaches, everything.
See-
Well, mice. They weren't rats.
Y'all talking about collars.
Yes.
That
Yes.
just brought me back to, what up, everybody? Branson in the house. Brought me back to grandma. And see, Budha can go back to,
don't have no
Budha can, my grandma used to make 2 sets of collars. One set of collars was so hot.
Yeah, to the right. Because you're not in the focus.
I don't want to be in the focus.
Okay, well, you can see Branson right there.
But one set of collars would be so hot, you couldn't even eat it. It'd be so hot, spicy hot. Then she'd have the collars for us,
The regular one.
the regular one,
collars.
the ones you could partake in and enjoy.
If you would accidentally partake in the one with the crushed red beans in it, oh my God.
How spicy is that? Because I like spicy collard greens.
No, I love spicy food, double. When I this shit used to be
Hot.
Hot is an understatement. Like,
She put some ghost peppers in that motherfucker.
no, I would eat them shits and just it's so
Yeah,
hot.
and you clear, your eyes water.
And shit.
Bro, I'm talking just the
She put habanero peppers in there.
she would I don't know.
I don't know what grandma used to put it in,
That shit
but
was hot.
boy, look,
Cause your nose and eyes of water.
Yo, you say flat when you
Look.
said that in flashback. That's
Trump.
before you
it ain't
even
even trauma. I miss my grandma.
before
yo.
you
Like,
put
I
it
miss
in
my grandma. Like,
before you
damn.
put it in your mouth, you already sweating, nose running,
got
and
warning.
eyes running. Like you
Right,
are
nigga,
before you
put
even
your-
ate the
put your
first
mouth
bite.
on me. You
You
gonna
already
be
have a
on
great.
So yeah, I wanted to do
What's
my little
going
collard
on,
green
yo?
story.
No, sir. No. I don't like food that hot. There's food that's
That's my
hot with a
point.
kick to it.
Yeah,
How
that-
can you enjoy
Yeah,
that?
you can't. There's no way you can enjoy it.
She didn't have heartburn
Yeah, like,
after
Booty get
that?
ready to tell, because look, I partaken. I had a breakfast with them
Hold on,
one
hold on,
morning.
hold on.
That was
Hold on. I know Doug remember the story though.
These
What?
South Carolina boys.
You
What's
remember that time when
South
me and
Carolina
wifey
wasn't
came
big
back
one
from
day.
Jamaica? We had the jerk chicken, and it was marinated in the joint. And motherfuckers, shout out to my nigga Sid. Yo.
What?
You remember
getting
Sid
old.
came and got the chicken? And I think he ain't busted out with you, or was it with Lil Chris?
It might have been. I would remember super spicy jerk chicken.
Bro, Sid will not let me live this shit down.
wrong
Every
with
time
the
nigga see a nigga, boo, I got you a wifey. I still got you. Nigga. I ain't never gonna forget that. But it was one of them one of them. I think that when we
Marinated chicken.
Yeah, I
That
think that's
was
when we
jerk
had
style.
one of the first times we went to Jamaica, yo. And we came back, we let that bitch. I think we was, matter of fact, I think we was South Austin. You know what I mean? I think it was off of Austin Avenue back then in Durham. Mm-hmm. No, if it wasn't there, it was Hollybrook.
Excuse
You
me,
know what
people.
I mean?
We just having little mental lapse.
Yeah, but hey, man, Durham, hey. Shout out to Bull
shout
City.
out Bull City.
Yeah,
Hey, nigga.
I got some good memories in Durham.
That's where it all started at.
Yeah.
That's where it all started at.
Every time I got you, boo. I ain't never gonna forget, man. You tell wifey. I
That
got
one
you.
time y'all gave me that hot breakfast sausage was super spicy. That was the day I think I jumped up and broke the chandelier because the shit was so fucking hot.
Nigga, ain't nothing that
Man.
spicy that you got to be breaking shit.
No. I'm gonna tell you, it was right over the table. Like I'm talking like how that one's right over the table, but drop it down like right over top of you, like a foot over you over the table.
Damn, son.
Yeah, like how you just popped up.
Yeah, like, and I popped up and busted. Shh. Yeah, I had to pay for that too. I'll never forget that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut y'all off.
It's
I
all
miss my
good.
grandma.
You know what
I
mean?
miss
That-
my
that's
grandma.
my
grandma.
Just stay my grandma.
I miss my
I think
grandma.
we all miss our grandparents.
Grandma used to cook her.
Yeah, if you still got your grandparents around,
Yeah,
love
consider
on
yourself
them.
blessed.
Love on them, please.
Cheers.
Okay, so I think we should move off from Kamala's nasty ass, bland ass collard greens. Yeah, and we should talk about Trump because wasn't there an issue with Trump in the Arlington Cemetery this week?
Man, what's up with look? See, Trump and his cronies
Yes.
at Arlington Cemetery. They supposed to been taking some, some clips, do their ads and stuff. And one of the workers was basically saying, "Hey, look, you can't go over here and take no video footage because I guess these was freshly buried soldiers." And one of Trump's staff basically just deboed him, basically, pushed him out the way, like, we're going to do what the hell we want to do. And, police was called and everything. And, basically, the worker wasn't going to press no charges or anything. And no more matters.
They were paid off.
Of course. But the fact of the matter is, it just goes to show, like, he would go through no instance, and it's not even him; it's the people around him, because they know that
He's going to support
He's
them.
going to support him. He's going to help him in any type of way. Anytime he's going to say, "Hey, listen, I'm going to pretty much give him a get out of jail free card." You feel what I'm saying? I mean.
And when I talk about character, like, character don't hold no weight these days. Like, a person's character holds no weight at all. Like, who represents you, you want them to have some type of upstanding character about them. The integrity. And you just, and he, every chance he gets, he shows he has no integrity whatsoever.
That's what he did. The
He said, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Look, the man just like, the man or woman basically like, look, y'all can't go over there because, Abe like, man, get the
Fuck out of here, nigga.
fuck out of here.
Strong arm the
Come
nigga.
through this motherfucker, right? Because it's Trump.
Yeah, so it does look like it says an aide to Trump had abruptly pushed aside the Arlington National Cemetery employee.
He forcefully pushed him.
And all they were trying to do was enforce a restriction on taking photos and videos as part of the burial grounds this week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it looks like it looks like the employee said that the participants in the remembrance ceremony had been made aware of the federal laws against video and photo restrictions, and they did it anyway, basically.
Hold on,
which most likely they won't be able to.
Didn't Trump catch more charges this week too?
Yeah,
Like,
did he?
Oh, Jack Smith, he reaffirmed
he and Trump caught more charges.
Them charges that the judge down there in Florida dismissed. Like, oh no, you ain't getting away like that.
He got charges, more charges.
Yeah,
what are these related to?
To the documents that he took down to Mar-a-Lago. He just changed up the little wording based off the Supreme Court ruling, and he recharged
Trump.
Trump
got more charges.
He got more charges. Convicted felon. Like, let that ring.
Boy,
He's a
I'm telling you
convicted
what,
felon.
if he don't win the presidency,
Man, you already know.
He's not going to win the
He
presidency.
ain't going to win. He's not going to win.
well, it's going to be so funny after he don't, because this going to be comedy. Because, boy, when they put him in prison, that's going to be hilarious.
Well, I still don't think he's going to go to prison.
Oh, he going. Well, not for the one not for the one in New York. Not for the hush money. He get probation. The ones that he can go to prison for is documents. Georgia, and them documents down in Mar-a-Lago in Florida that he got them charged. Them the ones that he can go to prison for.
So it seems like it's going to be a big deal with
Guess
Trump.
what though? You know he has Secret Service with him, and why he in prison too?
Hold on, but while we're on Trump, anybody caught any of these campaign commercials that have been going on?
Yes.
The one where Trump got shot for your country. Trump got shot
didn't
for
see
America.
that.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I was rolling.
No, but did you see?
He took a bullet for the country.
But did you see the one I sent?
It's
got
saying
grazed.
the campaign ad says he took a bullet for the country.
Did you see the one I seen?
Man, 50 took 9 shots for the country.
50 took shit.
He took more than Trump.
He took nothing from
And
the
he
campaign.
got rich and died trying. Trump was already rich when it happened.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, we're not. So, like I was saying, did you see the one that I was talking about the Project 2025 one?
No.
I see that one.
Project
So
2025.
remember, in part of the Project 2025, they'll be able to surveillance women that's pregnant and everything, they pregnancy and stuff like that.
That's weird.
Right. So they had this.
That's why they're giving the Republicans the weird day.
Exactly. That's why they doing the extreme shit when it comes to abortion shit. So look, they had it to where it had this white family. It was a father and it was a daughter. It seemed like they going down a country road. You know what I'm saying? And I'm presuming it's Texas because it's a southern accent. Anyway, so the cop came over to the car, rolled down. He asked the gentleman his name. He actually knew the girl's name, the dad's name, knew that she was pregnant. Like, why is you leaving out? They trying to give some excuse why they going this way. Well, it says here you supposed to be. In other words, they knew exactly what the hell she was doing. She was leaving the state to go have an abortion in another state because of the strict abortion rules, and because they was able to monitor her, they was able to arrest her and her dad.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're just invading your privacy. They're super evading your privacy.
That decide them just doing regular surveillance on
They're invading your privacy.
niggas throughout the country.
Yeah, they're invading your privacy.
But the only difference is they will literally know if you're pregnant. If a woman's supposed to be pregnant, they will know. They will know when she had conceived, how far along she's gone, and if you're trying to abort it, they will know. You can go to jail for that. You can be arrested and go to jail.
Well,
Hell, Texas got laws right now. You can actually sue somebody right now.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that's pregnant and they trying to lead to have an abortion, you can actually have their ass arrested and sue them. Right now in
Awesome.
Texas.
I would use that in Texas. Like, you get a bunch of women pregnant and then call the cops on them. Yo, that's ill. That gives control back to men.
I don't think I want that control.
I don't either, but I'll
don't-
take it if it's in my state.
Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, because where are you going to stop at? If you go there, what's the next thing you're going to go to? They're going to keep going.
I know.
I don't think I want that.
Nah, I don't want that.
And this all stems from women not giving them no pussy in high school. If they would have gave them Republicans some pussy in high school, they'd have chilled out and not be going to these extremes.
Well,
They'd have been
some of them don't even
Democrats.
need that shit.
Yeah, well, I know, but this pussy prevents school shooters and Republicans.
Pussy.
I think that's the best way to think about it.
Pussy.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Pussy.
Oh, yeah, all of them. Yeah, I'm cutting the whole goddamn last minute.
Just say.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna abuse my power. Nigga.
See, look.
Power.
See,
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, but my favorite part about Trump this week was that clip with who was it? Byron Donalds when he called him one of the good ones. Let me see if I could play that.
Lord.
I'd say, Mr. Congress, oh, look who we have. Byron, stand up, please. Superstar of the future. He's already a superstar, but he's a superstar of the future. Byron Donalds, Florida. Wow, that's nice to have you here. That's good. He's great. He's great. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. That one is smart. You have smart ones and you have some that aren't quite so good. But we have a group of people that are really great. But
He's a smart one.
Yeah.
Boy, if that doesn't have racism all over that,
Byron eating it up. Like,
if that don't have racism,
That shit should make him cringe.
I know.
But it don't. It don't.
oh no, and I'm sure he was waving so everybody could see like
He
that.
grinning ear to ear. Dummy.
Just the cheesing while
Mr. Dummy Byron, like you one of them serious house niggas. Bro.
that I couldn't associate myself with the Republicans
Like-
for that reason.
Like really, though, you just a straight up
That
clown.
reminded me of Django.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, this is my
Right.
question. This is my
Exactly.
question. Since I have three black men here,
Yes.
4 counting myself, what is it about the Republican Party that black men just are like?
It's only a few.
Attracted
It's only
to.
a few of them. They in
It's
a
a
position of
handful.
power. They in a position of power.
Yeah, they're attracted
They-
to the power.
They gave him some. They gave him a little bit of power.
No,
They were also
I'm saying,
excluded from the
what
black
is-
community.
What is it about the black community, the black men in our community, who are so enamored with Trump and the Republic? What is it about this?
I know the ones who I've seen or I've bumped into. They're more so aligned with they don't like black people like themselves as much because they say niggas fuck up the community. So it's
so they're
self-hatred
coons.
type ordeal.
Self-hatred.
Those are the ones that I a lot of times run across or bump into. The other ones is just a power trip.
Well, the ones I come across is they all fall in line basically saying, well, we had the lowest unemployment rate under Trump. And I'm like, do y'all not forget you had COVID?
Yeah.
You had the fentanyl opioid crisis going on. And since it affected those white folks, there's a lot of those white folks, who else was in line to get the jobs? The niggas.
Yeah.
And the fucking Mexicans.
Well, not even that, but like you're saying, we during that COVID thing, like jobs were cutting back and stuff like that. I just don't understand black.
Yes and no.
I don't understand black.
He said jobs was cut. Then I was like, yes and no. In the restaurant industry, yes, but as far as everything else in all the other fields, it was still pretty much wide open because that's how Trump was able to give out them checks and shit. Niggas sat on their ass. They didn't move. And when they didn't work, all them goods and shit was stuck in them shipping ports and all them areas, and they was not being moved.
Because I'm not going to lie. I want to kind of get into Trump. I want to get into, you see what I'm saying?
Pause.
But I already know about him. So it's like I can't get, I'm looking for something good to like.
But it's nothing. It's nothing.
And that's what it is.
Where can you draw a straw line from Trump? I can't.
I know I can.
I asked any
They
black,
used to mention them in hip hop lines back in the day. That's it. Like
I challenge any black person. You name one policy that Trump directed to black people, and please do not say, "Oh, he let guys out of prison." Number one, that was a federal prison. Hold on, that was a federal prison. And plus, that was already a law that was already worked bipartisan amongst them before Trump decided, oh yeah, let me put my name on it, let me get behind that shit. So he just took credit for it.
I mean, let me say this first and foremost.
He didn't. There's no law, no bill that he actually specific target black
Let me
people.
be the first to say my views expressed here may not reflect those of the podcast, but fuck Trump.
Yeah. I don't fuck
Like-
with
Well,
Trump.
hell, Branson the one.
no, no.
I know what he's saying.
I asked the question of why are so many why is there a segment of black men who just are Trump? Like they're just Trump supporters.
They have numerous reasons. The black community doesn't fuck with them, or they're around white boys all day, or they just don't have a sense of self.
when you got the
I
likes
go
of
with
50
Buddha's
Cent,
one.
You got the likes of 50 Cent and them co-signing his ass. I mean, come on, giving him credence, giving him validity. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and then
So
like
the
I said,
political world is listening to Curtis.
Entertainers,
Entertainers.
which entertainers do hold cachet, and
Curtis
they entertainers hold cachet. They
you know
do.
what they gonna say? He came up. He got
That was just like when y'all talked about last week when Beyonce didn't show up to the
He was
DNC.
never
She
scheduled
broke
to
up.
show.
Yeah, no, but
Broke
what
all
I'm
of our
saying is her celebrity is so big that it carries cachet with it. A lot of these celebrities
50?
do have cachet.
yeah, but I mean,
I know
Trump
what
and
you're
50.
saying. I know what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
again,
Of all the celebrities, nah, fuck that. Y'all ain't about to move on.
but
from
he's
this point.
but
y'all ain't fuck that.
I'm
Y'all
going-
ain't about to move on from this point.
we not. The reason
Curtis
why he would
Jackson.
what he did, he
You want me to believe-
played his song. Many men
And
put
you
Trump
want me to
face on it.
believe that they're listening and
Yeah.
they got political
Yeah.
weight and power invested in Curtis Jackson of all the entertainers.
Some niggas do. A lot of
Yes,
niggas
they
do.
Yeah, as crazy
Hey,
as that
social
sounds.
media
Yeah.
is a bitch, bro.
Yeah. Influence
Social
influence
media
is a serious thing.
influence. Social media
Influence is a
Look,
you know
this dude creating all these good shows that all these niggas watch. He bought land down there in Louisiana.
Yeah.
About to do
And this
do
is
about
why
to do a
nobody can
movie.
take
He got
politics
a
serious
theater.
anymore.
Say what?
This is why nobody takes politics
But
serious
this is
anymore.
why you have to, as an individual, got to look beyond the glossiness, and really do your research and find out. You know, but of course, you know, there's always going to be a segment of them that will never do that.
but
Shout out to 50, yo. Because hey,
oh
I'm
definitely
not trying to knock 50 at all. I'm just saying, that just seems so far fetched to me. That of all the motherfuckers and the performers,
Why you think they get? Why you think they
people
gave?
with actual
Why you
clout?
think that's the same thing they gave Trump clout? The same thing. Only difference is he's white.
Nobody, dude. The only people that give this clown clout are the clowns that support him.
Well,
like I don't understand.
It's more than
They
that.
have
It's more
watered
it's more.
down politics, yo. Like once they've won. I'm just gonna tell you now, they've won because you have watered down politics.
Once Trump got into it,
You've watered
he
this shit down.
changed politics forever.
completely
Now
watered
anybody,
Now, you
anybody
turn
can
politics
run
supposed to
for
be-
president.
Politics.
Yeah.
At least back when I was younger, growing up, politics was supposed to be something serious.
No. And it was.
You know what I mean? It was supposed to be something serious.
And now it's not that
now
at
this
all.
shit is a joke.
They turned it into a
circus.
clown show.
But who allowed that to? Is it the pundits? You know what I mean? Is it the other motherfuckers in the caucus with? You know what I mean? Like really?
I
really
mean,
think about it.
Trump came in and he flipped the party on his head. They didn't think this motherfucker.
He flipped what party?
He flipped the Republican Party on his
He did.
head.
It's not
They
a
did-
party. He flipped politics. That's the part.
I mean, but it started with the
on
part-
a Republican.
Right,
I'm putting on all the politics.
Of course. But listen, hold on, time out. Follow me. He started off with the Republican Party, flipped on his head. They didn't take it. They didn't take his ass serious. They didn't think he was going to be able to do anything.
Right.
And then once he took a page out of a book that most of them, if not none of them, would dare walk down. That is, play that racist line. Because remember,
They all do that.
no.
Yeah, they do.
Hold
They
on,
all
wait,
do
wait,
that.
wait, wait,
They
wait,
all
wait,
do
wait,
that.
wait, wait a
Yes,
minute,
they
wait a
do.
minute, wait a minute.
His is blunt.
Time out. 20 years ago, if you blatantly came out being a racist, your ass was blackballed. Trump made it cool to be racist.
Nah,
He
You
did.
were- racist forever.
Hold on,
That's
stop.
not-
Time out.
listen
Time
to-
out. Time
listen
out.
to
So
what I'm saying.
what you're
When
saying is
Obama
when
was in-
Reagan
hold on,
started the
wait,
war
hold
on
on,
drugs, he
hold on,
wasn't
wait.
seen as a racist,
No,
but he
when
was a
Obama-
huge racist.
Listen, when Obama even back, if you came out and you was blatantly racist, you got blackballed. It didn't matter whether you was a Democrat or you're a Republican. You got yes, you did. You got blackballed for being racist. Now you're not. You're celebrated because Trump made it cool to be racist. On top of that, hold on. On top of that, money plays in division. Money is playing into this shit that people is literally getting paid behind the division of this country. So, it's money as well as somebody was brave enough to sit here and go against the normal rules that
This is my
I
thought.
don't mean to cut you off, and you know what I mean, but I don't think you're being honest with yourself.
What you mean? I am being honest.
When you're saying that they haven't been racist and you get black,
I
that's
didn't
a
say
lot.
that.
You
What I
said that they get
was-
blackballed for
What
being
I said
racist.
was you could
Blackball.
not be out. You could
Some
not
of these
be out
politicians have been
front and be
put on
racist.
pedestals.
Hold on.
Some of them have.
Hold
some
on.
of them.
Successful before Trump.
There's stop. There was a dude in Iowa. Remember, that was just a couple of
Who in
years ago.
Arizona?
That was just a couple of years ago.
Presidency.
David Duke.
No, not David Duke.
He was in primaries. And
No.
he didn't make it to the level that Trump.
I'm gonna tell you what
and
happened.
he got pushed.
I'm
to the
gonna tell you
Yeah,
the
he
reason
was
what
a
happened.
governor or something?
Okay,
Nah,
Or
he
senator?
ain't neither one.
so
None of that.
Trump wanted to be president. He wanted to run for president.
Just
Now
known Ku Klux.
he was. We all know that he started as a Democrat. Okay, boom. He knew that he would not get the nod as a Democrat because that was the Hillary Clinton era, stuff like that. They already had positions of who they were setting up to be the next president, while the Republicans party was struggling. They didn't have anybody really that was getting ready to be up for president.
Actually, they did.
Who?
They
was?
had Mitt Romney.
No,
they had Mitt Romney.
no. They hate Mitt Romney. No.
They
What was the
had-
fat boy? Christie.
No.
Governor Christie and them. That's what you talking about.
No, they were.
You
I
crazy.
said,
You're saying
Christie.
Mitt Romney from Utah? No.
Yes, he was.
No, they weren't going to take him serious. Republicans
What
don't
you mean
really
they
like
don't
him.
take
He's
him
too
serious?
stop.
He's the one-
He's too
Hold on, you
moderate
said-
for them.
Moderate. That's what the Republicans were before Trump brung his ass in.
No,
Trump
they-
made them Trump.
What do you think?
Republicans were known
It's
as
conservative. It's conservative. What do you mean it's
they're-
moderate?
They're no.
Conservative.
Understand
Republican
that,
is
but when
conservatism.
Right, but when you are vying for the presidency, you have to be a moderate. You can't be a.
No, you don't.
You don't.
No, you don't.
You act like you just started watching politics.
Hold on.
years ago.
So you're
So
telling
Trump-
me Reagan, Bush, all these were not conservatives.
They were moderate.
No, they
Republicans.
weren't. They were conservative
Bro,
Republicans.
they was in
Look it
favor.
up.
They were in
Look it
favor
up.
of abortion.
Look
That's
it up.
Against, that's against conservatism.
Look it up. They were conservative.
If you want to be a president of the United States, you have to be in the center. That's either party. It doesn't matter whether you're Republican or whether you're a Democrat. You have to be center. Trump was the only person that wasn't center. And guess how long he lasted? One term.
Okay, but back to what we were saying. Now you're saying that it possibly could have been Christie. Budha said Christie. No, you said Romney.
Miss Romney was
no.
because he
no.
was yes because he were the Republican nominee when he went against Dan Obama. He was.
And he lost.
He lost to Obama.
So
why?
Because he couldn't stir up enough votes. Just follow what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
So boom. Now when you're coming out of Obama's presidency, who from the Republican Party are you looking at seriously like they might have a puncher's chance? Cruz?
Cruz was it?
No.
Ted Cruz was it.
Cruz wasn't going to.
Ted Cruz is a pussy.
We understand all that, but we not that. Besides our personal opinion about it, he were one of their uprisers.
Like I like to tell wifey, I'm just calling out characteristics.
I mean, I get that.
In my opinion, the names that were listed, Christie, Romney, and Cruz, none of them were going to be president. In my thought process, so Trump, I'm already famous. They know me. If I throw out these things that they want to
Trump
hear,
wasn't technically famous.
What?
No, I'm from the tri-state area, so I know about this. I know about the history.
So you didn't know about Trump in the 80s?
No,
Yeah,
don't look at me.
Yes,
Don't
I
look
do.
at me.
That's why I'm
Don't
about
look
to
at me.
get a
Don't
backdrop.
don't feed the trolls.
Trump was regional. Because you remember back in the 80s, it wasn't no 24 hours.
You telling me a man who has a show on TV?
Bro,
on TV.
When the show came out.
The show was in 2000.
Thank you. So we talk about.
You're telling me the guy who owned casinos had the most pop at Las Vegas was a second thought compared to Atlantic City, and you're telling me that
I know about this.
You don't think I grew up in the tri-state area at that time?
Course, but what I'm saying, he was regionally known.
No.
Yes, Trump was. He was
for not
regionally
running
known.
the black people.
He was regionally known, and the only reason why he was able to. People know who Trump was because when you had the likes of Nas, Wu-Tang, put them in his songs, Trump Towers and shit like that, that gave him credence. See, then on top of that, he was known for the tabloids. Outside
the Central Park 5.
Central Park 5, when he put out he was regionally known. Now when we became 24-hour news cycle, right? Oh, excuse me, let me backtrack. Yes, he was for the Taj Mahal, the failed Taj Mahal, because before Vegas, the Taj Mahal, the East Coast was Vegas. And then the only reason why was that, because why? I gave y'all the backdrop, the reason why he got weird. I told you it was fucking,
I thought it was from not renting to black people. That's how his name got named.
That's a whole other part of it.
That's part of it. But as Don King,
the art of the deal.
Don King,
but
his right
how you gonna say
man.
he wasn't famous? That's why we know.
You're
Trump.
saying he's not regional, but at that time he's promoting the biggest fights.
Famous. We talking about like the average Joe. If you everybody don't watch the fucking news, bro.
You don't have to.
Yes, the fuck you do. Niggas don't watch the news. I mean, right now you can look at right now you can pick up on your phone.
20 years ago,
sir, like you said, sir, all he had to do was Trump Towers. What you mean you ain't? Come on now, Hassan.
A lot of people still did not know who Trump was.
The most boisterous.
Come on, Hassan.
I'm gonna say this again.
Come on, Hassan.
Until he started running for presidency.
Is not the right word. But he's
until
always been arrogant.
He's
said
president.
Over the top.
Until he started running for president, a lot of people don't know who Trump was.
That's not,
outside.
I don't believe that.
If you
we're going to have to
no,
agree
that's
to
not
disagree.
true.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on that.
It is.
We're going to have to.
It is some truth to that.
No, it's not.
It is some truth like that. Because again, if you didn't follow him in business, which most didn't.
You didn't have to.
He was on TV.
He's
he
on
was on The
TV
Fresh
all the
Prince.
damn
He was on Home Alone. He was in movies.
Cameos.
Yeah.
How many people remember somebody doing a goddamn cameo?
But that's what makes people
remember.
That's the only reason you get
you
a cameo.
only remember them
after
they years later, like in his case, he became president.
He had a book, The Art of the Deal.
He had crooked universities.
Yeah, a con artist. Another a famous con artist.
Again.
Alleged multimillionaire con
Again.
the person who said they wanted to be one of the richest people in the world. He's been saying this forever.
Who's one of the richest people in the world?
He's been saying that about himself.
And on top of that,
This is why I say
and you're
everybody
telling
who
me
knows him, that's not the truth, because everybody knows his daddy
He
done
didn't
gave
say
him the
it's
money.
true. No.
Okay.
See, there's a
and on top of that, I'm gonna give you another way. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nobody said it's true. What we're saying is that he's already been out in the forefront and famous for a long time. It doesn't matter if it's been truthful or not. These are the antics and the tactics that he's used to put himself in front of people for this amount of time. It doesn't mean that he's
wasn't.
famous.
Actually, that's not him acting like this.
Him,
if you
second wife.
If you sit here talking about you from Ben in Philly,
I'ma just kill all this
Trump
in one.
In the fucking 80s. He wanted to be.
I'm gonna kill all this in one sentence.
No shit.
I'm gonna kill all this in one sentence.
Go for
when
it.
was Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous out? Because
That
that's
was
when
the
Donald
80s.
Trump got in the 80s. That's when he first was seen. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. What's it called?
What? Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Robin Leach.
My case.
Some die nameless.
I rest my case. He was famous back in the 80s. He's always been famous.
Again, how many motherfucking niggas watched fucking TV?
That doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
You're trying to
if it's not a catchy something to grab you talking about for the average person to know who he is, and I just gave you the
The
breakdown.
average person knew who he was in the 90s.
They knew based off of the rap artists giving him credit.
Yes, they
Nah,
did from the rappers.
nah, it
What
wasn't
you
just
mean?
from rappers. Nah,
Yeah, it wasn't just.
it wasn't just
You
from
just
rappers.
said
Nah.
you even know it was from Don King back in the day.
Those for the ones who watch boxing. A lot of people don't watch
Don
boxing.
King
Everybody was
huge
watching
back in the
boxing
80s.
back in the day.
But a lot of
Tyson.
I knew who Don King was.
Everybody was watching
a
Mike
lot of
Tyson.
people don't know that Don King and fucking Trump was like this. Nobody don't know
The
that
only
shit.
reason I even knew
A lot
who
of people do not know that.
who Trump was
They
because
don't
of
even
Don King.
remember that he was at the first
Hold on,
inauguration.
hold on.
They don't remember that.
Hold on.
This is how Trump got his bravado.
Hold on. Just because you yelling at us doesn't mean that.
Hey, man, all y'all talk at the same time. So shit, what the fuck?
I'm just
supposed to be
saying,
like, well, you know
he's been
this is really
famous.
why
He's
everybody
been
drowning
famous
out
at
shit.
least for 40 years. At least for 40 years.
The Apprentice.
Yeah.
Okay. That came out in the 2000s. We
So
talking
what?
about before then.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous when
fine,
when
for the
people
That
ones
was
who
the
watch
80s.
TV. A lot of people that watch TV, bro.
Hassan.
A lot of people that watch TV,
First
bro.
of all, I'm gonna run
A lot
something.
of
Close
people
your
that
mouth.
watch TV.
Close your only I
Hassan.
can make the face.
A lot
Hassan.
of people that watch
Hassan.
TV.
You close your
First of all,
A lot of people
stop
that
it.
watch
Back
Close
in-
your fucking
back
mouth.
in those
You're on
days,
camera.
back in those days, when Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous was on, it was only 4 channels on TV. So
What we talking about? Where you was at?
Hold on,
South
hold on, hold on,
Carolina
hold on,
or
hold on, hold
Philly?
on,
Where you
hold on, hold on.
Where you at in
Philly,
the 80s?
Philly,
In
but
the 80s, we
In the 80s, it was more than 4. Well, in Jersey,
late
it was
80s, we in
more than 4
Philly.
channels. I don't know about
But like I'm saying, in the late 80s,
more-
but I'm just saying, it was only a couple of channels back in the day. So
had cable.
whatever came on,
before TV went off. Yeah, we know.
you saw it. So no, we're not going to do this.
I ain't seen it. You ain't gonna tell me.
No, okay, you ain't see it.
Yeah.
Dub, did you
Everybody
see
else
it? Dub, you saw that? You saw that episode of
I seen
Lifestyles
some.
of Rich and Famous?
I ain't seen
I
his.
mean, I'm seeing.
I ain't seen his. I've seen some shows every now and then.
What we got next? I'm over Trump.
And then this is hold on. And I forgot about that, but it all goes back to his 2 most favorite words that even made him more famous from that time on.
You're fired.
You're fired. And that was it. Like, that's how you know this fuck dude. You know this clown from failed businesses, acting like he's the richest motherfucker in the world. He's the only person that does shit, and you're fired. Like, this is him. This is him. And I don't understand how you're telling us, nah, he ain't been famous. He ain't been around. We don't know him from this and that.
Yeah.
No, this is his track record. I just like, he is an entertainer. Yeah. And the mere fact that we have allowed this entertainer to corrupt politics and then let him run with it, and then you got people who are piggybacking and gonad coddling and scratching for him,
Glazing, like they like to say, just glazing.
Beyond me, yo. Like, that's why it's like when I say I'm so tired of dealing with politics and then somebody gonna say they're a Democrat or a Republican or this and that. Dude, it's the same.
Let me
person.
throw something out. He was in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Say less.
And who the fuck-
Say
I don't
less.
even
He
watch
was in the main
wrestling.
event
And
of
all the motherfuckers that
WrestleMania.
in wrestling are famous motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was him and Marla Maples.
No,
It was him
No,
against Vince McMahon.
No, I'm
haircut.
talking about which wife he was with when he showed up.
Marla Maples. Yep.
Is that the second one or the first one?
Second.
Second one.
Because this is the third.
No. Oh, he on 3.
Damn.
This is the
And I'm
third.
sure she's
Marla was the second, I
he's looking
believe.
for number 4 because I ain't
Three
even
baby
seen this
mamas.
one.
Imagine Obama had
The
three
last
baby
time
mamas.
I heard him bring up his wife, he said
Ivanka?
This shit up, boy.
Is it Ivanka?
Is that his wife's name? Ivanka?
Or is that his
Ivanka's
daughter? I
his
want to
daughter.
see.
Is that his daughter?
Okay,
Ivanka's
nah,
daughter,
okay.
man. That's his daughter.
What's his wife name?
No, the one that said be best.
I don't know. I don't keep up with other people's spouses.
It's close to Ivanka's name. I remember that. Ivana or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ivana Trump, and then there was Marla Maples, and then
But
there's
she's
Marla-
totally dropped off of the face of the earth.
Who?
His wife.
Which
The
one?
last time
Trump's
he mentioned
Trump's
her,
latest,
the current one.
the current
he
one.
he might have to replace somebody who he was introducing for his wife. You know what I mean? That's the last time I remember him even mentioning anything about her.
Yeah, it's a cold world out
best.
here.
Be best.
First ladies get dismissed on a daily basis.
We can have a first gentleman.
Yeah. Speaking, this is a good segue into our next topic as we leave politics because Judge Mathis,
My guy.
yes, has been in the news. He's been on his Lenny Williams shit trying to get his wife back. He's been on his
He done let a damn youngin' down put something in his head. He thought he can get something. Well,
I don't even know if he let a youngin put something in it. See what
youngin?
What I
Wait, how
listened to
old is
him.
Oh,
Judge
No,
Mathis.
He old.
got
He's in
some
the
ages
60s.
on him.
So
He got
what
some
I'm
years
saying,
on him.
youngin, it could be somebody in their 50s.
yeah, that could be a young
That's
tender.
that's
What
a
I
young
think
tenderoni
happened
for him.
after listening to him, you know what I mean? Because I saw something about this earlier. Just
Clips of it.
Yeah.
What, did you see
I've
the
been-
clip?
I've been locked out of Facebook. So,
Yeah, I
you know,
was
saw
locked out of
something.
Well, I mean, I can
today,
play
too.
the clip. I got it queued up right now.
Okay,
so
we'll play that clip. And I wonder if that's the same one I saw.
Okay, this is a clip of Judge Mathis at the airport on
Yeah, that's probably what I
TMZ.
saw then. Okay.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told.
Drag your name through the mud.
That's all I got on that clip. Yeah.
So what he said was, and what I believe, you know, I like look, if y'all, wife, you know, if y'all know me, y'all know I love my motherfucking RDC.
Yeah.
I love my Channel 12 fucking paternity court, divorce court, judgment. I am an addict.
It's the best shit in the world.
I am an avid addict. No, I
Makes
am
you
not
appreciate
biased.
your significant other more.
Correct. But what he said was, since he does so much stuff, he's always on TV. He's always doing.
Oh yeah, that was a part of the second
Yeah,
clip.
he's always doing this and that.
He
where
said it
he's
was neglect.
out. It's just more so it's the neglectful thing. He's just not paying his wife any mind. He's not paying her.
That's
any
what he
attention.
told
You
the
know what I mean?
cameras.
But I can see that though, because even if I put myself in his shoes,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
He sounded very sincere.
Yeah,
and he
hey.
want his wife back.
Dude, like,
Like you could tell how a person's tone is, and he want his wife back. He's sincere as
because
hell
he
about
ain't
that.
out there doing whatever
Out there,
they,
So
Yeah.
was
he
this
might
an
be
empty
doing.
threat from his wife?
Yeah.
I won't say it's an empty threat, but what happens
is.
is
It is, because what he done, what have he done for her to motivate her to want to
See, I'm
divorce
a married
him?
man, so I
neglect.
see shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Like I
neglect
can't
meaning
speak
he
from a
just
married
simply-
man's
so
perspective.
simply-
So simply, he just didn't pay her no attention.
Pretty
He
much.
working. He working.
He working, trying to
Correct.
pay the bills.
He
and
working.
It's
Keeping up
and
with the
this-
lifestyle.
This is where y'all keep forgetting, and where y'all fuck up at. It's more to life than money.
It is, and on
No,
top
no,
of
no,
that,
it's not-
I
no, no,
understand
you're saying
that.
okay.
Can
you
I say?
understand,
Can
but
I
yeah,
say
but
something?
if you- if
I'm
you-
gonna
if
say
he-
something. I'm gonna say something else though. He made money. This man got money. Like you know, it's not a money thing
Taxes
with him.
He didn't say he was out making money. He might have been out hanging with
But-
the niggas at the
He
Super
was,
Bowl.
but that's what he's saying. It's
I
like
know.
he's doing things. He's outside enjoying
Life.
Like, matter of fact, I'll put myself in his shoes. Nigga, what do I do Saturday nights when I leave here? I go outside. I navigate. I communicate.
Enjoy life.
I network. I enjoy life. But I don't have wifey with me most times.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But no. I don't want to be okay. You know what I mean? Like, so even it's the same scenario. Like, I don't need her thinking I'm out here gallivanting. I don't need her thinking I'm out here smashing, procreating with something, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm actually out here networking, trying to make sure things are right for us, the kids, later on down the line, and just so when we do go out, we can have fun. That's all it is. He's just saying, like, yo, I think she just needs more of my time, and I need to show her that I do appreciate her. That's all he's saying.
And that's exactly what it sounds like.
You can. It could be a point where the money you gotta know what you gonna do. How much money do you need to be
enough to replace her?
First and foremost.
How much do you need to be happy?
First and foremost.
Where's she going?
Where you live at? What country you live in?
Well, I mean, he lives in the United States.
Right. So as Uncle Sam always gonna be dipping in your damn pockets.
Yeah,
Uncle Sam's always gonna be dipping in your pocket every goddamn year, and depending on how high you up that goddamn food chain, you feel what I'm saying? If you ain't got you a good CPA or CFO that can be able to navigate your funds and make sure you get them tax credits to where you ain't getting hit in the head by Uncle Sam, you gotta pay that lifestyle.
And
that lifestyle don't never get cut
I understand that, but
you
after
can blow $1 million in a day like it ain't shit.
He got financial advisors.
But
and all that.
after a while,
you got a team for that. Judge Mathis is a brand.
I get
so
you.
He has a
but
team
what I'm
for
saying is that shit still has to keep going until he says I'm retired, which he hasn't. He still got to fucking work.
Yeah, but he can fall back a little bit.
You know what? You're right. I'm not, because you know why? I'm more the realistic
And-
part, because you got 75% of your fucking problems is constitute around finance.
And-
once you get rid of those 75%, then the other 25%, you just being the best human being possible.
But on top of that, he might realize that it ain't going to be no fun without her around.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that sounded like
And
to
it
me.
probably, and I don't fall for that, but I don't want. This is where I had to be pushing back when we start talking about money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, money ain't all that. The fuck it ain't. It is. You need that shit to fucking breathe air. You need that shit to drink fucking water. You do. If anything fucking go wrong, you need goddamn money. You can't even take your wife out for a goddamn dinner if she asks you to. What you need? Them damn Jacksons and Grant. So I don't want to hear that shit. Talk about money ain't all that. That's bullshit.
But see,
you can't be. Hold on. You cannot be in no successful relationship, marriage, if you don't have no fucking money. Sorry.
Okay, and that's cool, but money is just one part of it. It's
a
one
major
part of it.
Unless you're not living in a third world country.
No, money. And me, you're talking to me. Yeah. And anybody will tell you, all I do is work.
Right.
Because I am about my money. But I don't want to live like that.
Right.
I don't want to do that. And now I'm coming to the point where I just want to make enough that
you can be happy.
I can sustain.
So we don't know how. Number one, we don't know. We're speculating. We don't know exactly how long this man been making money. We're assuming he's been making money at the top end of his career for this amount of time. He probably reaching his peak now, and he probably been in the game north of 20 years. So for a black man such as him, coming up in the game like how he came up through the racism part and shit like that, he probably now just really collecting his coins versus
big bank.
That's not what I'm saying.
Big
what I'm
bank.
saying is when we talk about corporate America career-wise, that's a different story. That's
What's
a
that
different.
have to do with him being happy with his wife?
It has a lot to do with you got to keep up with your lifestyle so your wife can be fucking happy.
But if your wife,
maybe
your wife's not worried about
may
the
not be happy
lifestyle.
I'm not questioning that.
Watch this.
I'm not questioning that.
What if she doesn't need everything else that's coming with the money? What if they already have enough, which I'm pretty sure they do.
What is considered enough?
Millions.
Enough where you don't have to work.
Money.
You don't have to do another TV show. You don't have to write another book. You don't have to do another commencement. You don't have to do
smoke crack.
anything. Right. You can just sit back forever and just do nothing.
Matter of fact, just take care of his lifestyle that he got
probably
going
to the
on.
point now that if he left,
And
whatchamacallit,
syndicated.
if he left his show, yeah.
syndicated. So
But
it's like-
even if he left his show, he probably, if they
the
put
show is
another
done.
judge up there,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's
It's still-
syndicated.
and they put another show,
It's reruns.
and they put another judge up there in his place, he probably get a percentage off of it if they would do that.
Because I'm sure
Why would
he
they
has
do that?
enough
He been working there for so long. He's going to get a percentage of whatever
what?
they do.
And see, I love being a resident married nigga up here, yo.
Yeah.
Because when I listen to y'all niggas, y'all fucking alpha male niggas, and
Yeah,
y'all
nigga. Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
hard. I'm
Yeah.
hard.
Guess what?
I'm
I'm
hard.
a provider, nigga. You know why? I'm a provider.
Listen,
So I gotta make sure
okay,
my
that's-
bank is
that's
right.
Fine. Look, nigga, you see how bulked up you feel, and you gotta be in, nigga. I could be as soft and fucking humble and laid back
What
and-
that got to do with?
because
What
I
that
know
got?
me and my, if I'm fumbling, if I don't, if I can't get it right, nigga, I know who got my back.
Okay.
I know who got my back. If she says, yo, I need you to do a little more, nigga, I'm gonna do a little more. If she says, yo, you could fall back. So
And basically, he don't want to go back to these streets.
that's
He
I
don't
mean,
want to go
first-
back to these streets.
Well-
he don't want to go back to these streets.
Well,
he
see,
don't want
well,
to go
now,
back
let's-
to these
see,
streets.
We're not. See now.
He don't
we're
wanna
not-
go back
We're
to
not
these
giving
streets.
full content. So like I said, number one.
From
What do you
how
mean?
he said it,
Wait,
from how he
number
said
one,
it,
hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
get
hey,
my
hey.
wife back.
that nigga said, I need to do what I need to do. I want my wife back.
Right.
How's
I want my baby back, baby back.
you talking about a grown old black Negro man?
Not being hard, not being none of that.
This nigga
real,
look right at the camera. I want my wife.
real,
I'm gonna do what I need to do.
real.
Nigga, you think he got any other bitches on his mind?
I
Nigga?
ain't never said
he
he
wants
did.
to be happy at home with his wife.
I'm
chilling.
just saying.
because he
I'm
knows
just saying
her.
how much attention that you need in a day.
You'd be surprised,
They're women.
nigga. You got a dog. How much attention does your dog want a day?
That nigga only get like he lucky.
He
to get
only
four.
get.
Hey, if
lucky
I
to
could put
get
my
four.
woman in a cage when I leave the house, I'd do it.
There's some out there that'll do that.
Nah, I'm just saying.
I mean,
regardless-
if you really want,
I mean, we
want to go that
hey, listen,
route, there's some out there that'll do that.
Listen, don't get it twisted.
Oh, you don't
I know
want that no
I know
more.
You have to have balance between.
You don't want that no more?
Finances and as well as relationship. But I just want to just don't get this shit twisted. Don't sit here and come talking that bullshit that money ain't all that. That's a goddamn
Okay,
lie.
but Hassan,
money
it's-
is all of that.
it is not
Because
all of that.
Let
It
me
is-
tell you something.
it is that,
hold
but
on.
it's not
It is
all of
You're
that.
right. It's that. Like I said, it's 75% of your fucking problems. It is.
And you're talking,
It is.
and see,
It is.
and see, this
It
is the thing. See, you're trying to compare money, my money, regular nigga money,
To happiness.
below average nigga money, to a guy who's got millions. I don't have to count his pocket. I know he got millions, so his money is right.
But see what I'm trying.
His money is right.
and I'm not questioning that part. What I'm trying to express to you, gentlemen, is how long he been in this game in entertainment. Period. Right.
He's been married longer than he's been in.
He's
it.
36,
Okay,
right?
At least 30 something
So now, just follow me right quick. Right.
Yeah,
He got a piece of the American dream.
yeah.
He a black man. He's very successful.
Mm-hmm.
His family is well taken care of. He's at the top of his game in entertainment, and he's making that money that he's deservingly so. Which when you making that money, you're gonna have different types of hats because you are an entertainer. Which I put a quote up the other day. What LeBron James said: "If you want to be greatness, you're gonna sacrifice your family." Because they don't understand what it takes for you to be
If
great.
I understand, if I'm quote, they're married 36 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sacrificed enough. He
So-
sacrificed for greatness. 36 years. It's time to.
So what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying to if he lasted this long in the relationship, right? 30 plus years, right? So he have I'm gonna say he had a bad year. A bad year. Hell, I give him a bad 2 years. You mean to tell me 2 years eviscerate 30 plus years that he done gave?
Possibly.
And that's some bullshit.
I mean, it is,
That's
but
some
possibly.
bullshit.
That is.
That's some bullshit.
But it was an empty
if
threat.
You mean to tell me that means you have to be perfect
You don't have to be
That's some
perfect.
bullshit.
You
So
just
what I'm
have to
saying-
be.
so what I'm
You have to
saying
be
is-
in contact with your partner.
So what I'm saying is this.
Y'all have been vibing for this long.
Okay, so what
somewhere
I'm-
along
so-
the lines,
so what
y'all
I'm
fell
saying-
out of.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
Am I doing
let's
it
say-
right?
Okay, so let's just say,
The main thing that y'all don't understand is communication.
Yeah, but
okay,
they
so maybe they have been communicating. Maybe he was just stubborn and wanted to stand still and what the fuck he wanted to do, and she probably forced his hand with the damn.
Or just in general, like just because you're married doesn't mean you stop being who you are. Like,
Okay,
that's
so-
the main thing. Like,
So maybe she probably hinted him and wanted him
there
to
is
slow
some
down
give
and
and some
retire.
take.
He didn't want to do that shit,
correct. That might,
and
be
that
one
probably
thing.
the major thing right there.
But it's like, how much work do you have to work? How much money is it? And this is what I'm saying. How much money is enough money? Nigga, I had the same conversation with wifey, nigga. And you know me. Am I a millionaire?
No.
Do I even act rich?
Look, I got a question. I got a question face over here. Like,
One of the most simplest concepts that I express to wifey, just in general, is we have got to take some time to relax and enjoy ourselves. We're just business owners. We ain't rich. We're not rich, but we have got to enjoy the little bit of money that we got. The little bit we got, we got to enjoy it.
So
We've
my
got
question
to
is
enjoy
this.
it. Now,
My-
don't
my-
wait. Don't let it build up. Don't let it fester to where now you're telling me, oh, after the podcast, don't you think about running to there and talking to them and talking to them and doing that over there? You bring your ass home. She's not going to say that to me.
Okay, so
She's not
Judge
gonna-
Mathis's wife would say
No.
that to him.
so
The only
again,
thing
know
that she
that.
would say that though is if he hasn't been communicating with her.
okay, so now
I'll bring
So
nigga, me
where-
and
so
wife
you
will
gonna-
ride through the city. I'll take wife, nigga. I'll take wife. Come, let's go out for a ride. Let me show you what it's like outside. Let me show you these niggas out here that I know. Let me show you my Hispanic homies. Let me show you what I do out here.
okay,
you
so
know.
my thing is this. Again, he's not cheating on her. He's just busting his ass. He working. He's taking
This
care
is
of
more
his-
than work, though. He's saying this is more than work. This is work.
Okay, he's work.
And this
he's
is also
work,
his
he's
leisurely
work,
activities.
And he's taking his leisure
He's out here
activities.
taking the
He's-
road trip,
right.
the mancations. Like how I take the mancations.
He's taking
and all that.
vacation with his fellas and shit like that.
Mancations. They ain't
Okay,
vacations,
I
them
get it.
mancations.
I get it. He's doing all.
And you
the
left your
above.
wife at home.
Wife has the opportunity to do all those things too, right? What he's doing, right?
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe not.
No.
well, hold on.
But at the same
Stop.
time,
We are under the impression
hold on.
that she can do
This
the
is
same
main
thing too.
Listen, and this is why I mean by words have meaning.
Oh boy, I said,
Wife.
well, I
At the-
said-
at the
I
end of the
said
day,
something about
wife.
something to
At the-
somebody
at the
earlier
end of the
about
day-
how words have meaning. But
At
go
the
ahead.
end,
Wife.
at the end
I
of the
got you.
day, at the
That's
end of the
number
day,
one.
obviously he knew he was wrong.
And again, I'm gonna clearly say on this. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying.
No, obviously he knows that
Yeah, 'cause like I said,
there's
we-
something that
It's
he
a
wants to work
recognition.
on.
Yeah, there's recognition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a point of, I'm not even gonna say enlightenment. You notice something. It's shit. Ding 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 ding.
Okay, so my thing is this, right? We know it ain't have nothing to do with him cheating, no infidelity.
Well, that's what he's saying, and that's what the assumption
Okay,
is.
so that's what we're gonna go off of. We ain't hear nothing different. It wasn't nothing has anything to do with infidelity. It just we're gonna say he's just working too hard. He's going on his guy's trip, and he's not taking. It's not a lot of vacations. We're gonna go with that. It's not a lot of vacations.
Okay.
All right, so he needs to do a little bit more vacations
And less
all right.
mancations.
Unless mancation.
Okay, but I'm just saying though.
Something simple. Like,
So we doing 5-2. Now we're gonna do 4-3.
Okay,
4
so-
men
so again,
vacations,
so
3
now
vacations.
This is where I was coming at. So let's say,
Yeah, balance.
okay, I got you. So let's just say, right? He was doing good, and he probably for the last 2 years, he just like, hey man, fuck it, I'm just gonna do me, whatever the case may be. He did that for the last 2 years. All right, that's enough to
Yeah.
That's enough.
I think it is.
Destroy a 35-plus year marriage.
35-plus year marriage.
Yes.
The last 2 years, he just a blip. Like,
yes.
Hey, man,
think about it.
Hold on. I want to hear what.
Actually, it's
hold
not.
on. Stop.
It
Time out.
is, but it ain't.
Time out.
Because
Hold
2
on.
years fly by.
Hold on.
Because you know
Dub.
your
Hold on.
Point out right
Dub.
quick. Your
Yes or
kids,
no?
right?
Is that
they was babies, and now you like, damn, they high schools and shit. Time flies.
If Dub says that it can destroy it in 2 years, it can destroy it. Dub, what does it do?
Well, I mean, anything can happen in 2 years to destroy a marriage.
Even if you've been good for them 34.
But the real is this: she was bluffing, and Judge Mathis wasn't.
I'm not
going to
say she was bluffing.
She's bluffing.
She bluffing.
She ain't going back in them streets.
She got his
She ain't going back.
She got his attention.
I don't know.
I mean,
That's
She got his attention.
That's what it was. She got his attention.
She ain't going back.
Hold on. See, now I'm gonna say this, and y'all make sure y'all understand me clearly, cause I'm outside Saturday nights. You know what I mean? Like, want some Judge Mathis shit? I want my Judge Mathis shit Saturday nights, nigga. It's some I ain't gonna say nasty. It's some freaky ass niggas out here that will body bag her. They will go over there and knock her down with a smile on their face.
Yeah,
nigga.
she can get some dick.
And that's what it is. All you become is just. Do you want?
Is that why she wanted out?
No, because a woman is
know.
not going to subject herself to just being.
See, a lot of women.
If she does, it'll be for a little bit, and after that, she be like, "Fuck."
A lot of women don't understand. A lot of women don't.
No, it's
Hold on.
Go ahead.
A lot of women don't understand. You can go from being the wife to in the rotation real quick.
Right.
And a lot of women don't take that into consideration.
Exactly.
They think that I can just go out and find me a man. Oh, you could go out and find you dick.
Yeah, you find some dick.
You can find dick. But to become number one in somebody's rotation,
that's
you just ain't going to jump out there like that. You possibly might, but the chances are very slim that you're going to jump to somebody's number one.
A long-term relationship for 5 years or longer ain't doing that shit. They ain't popping because they're used to a certain.
I want to see her, Judge Mathis' wife, out in them streets at 60
She ain't going in
something.
them streets. She look good though. For her age,
Yeah,
though.
she's a good-looking 65-year-old woman, but I would have
She
called her
look
bluff.
good. But she ain't going nowhere.
Yo, all right, hold on. I'm in the chat.
Okay.
Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Oh, they've been in the chat too.
They've been firing off in the chat. It's just normal. My normal chat window is not where it needs to be, so I can't see them
So
live.
I know this is back. Yeah, Apprentice. 80s. In the 80s, they talking about Donald Trump.
Yeah,
one of the bestsellers.
let's
let's
focus on the current topic.
They said his worth is over 25 mil.
Okay. 25 million ain't shit in the United States.
Man, get this nigga off the camera.
Nigga. It ain't.
Get this
25 million isn't.
Whose net worth isn't?
25 million isn't. Listen, bro.
And that's what.
It's not. It's
enough
not.
to do what?
This nigga off the camera.
It's not. Look, no, it's not, nigga. Listen, bro. I study this shit. No, I'm planning on being number
see,
one.
What you don't understand is
fine.
I have 25 million.
You're saying
what
aspirations
you
and ambitions.
Hassan.
I will.
That's
never
not
knock
what I'm just saying.
But as far as the realistic,
But see, you're not being. No, you're not. You're talking about. You're talking about. Listen. You're talking about a black, like you always like a black man who more than likely came from nothing.
Yeah.
More than likely
Detroit.
Came from nothing.
Story.
Okay, so boom, you came from nothing to now your net worth is $25 million. You look back over your life. Mm-hmm. You've made it, and you might not be. You might not top the Forbes list, but you made enough money where you can stop working like you are.
Not necessarily, because if you're
You could slow down to save your marriage.
Yeah, okay. I'm not again. What this is not knowing what is their everyday activity.
I'm just saying in general though.
Because everybody everyday activity.
You just said 25 million enough to
it's
sit
not.
down and save your to make sure y'all are happy.
No, hold on. We didn't.
You said that's not enough.
All I just said was 25 million isn't a lot in American standards. It's not.
From a nigga who ain't had nothing to 25 million?
I also said.
Can I ask?
No, I also said this. When you sat here saying he came from nothing to something, okay, yes, from our standpoint, it's a lot because we don't have it physically on hand. But in retrospect of things, 25 million compared to hundreds of millionaires in this country, that ain't shit.
No. Because even in order to get to the hundreds of millions, you got to get to one first. I'm listening.
You
very
misunderstood
clearly.
what I said. What I said was
25 million ain't shit compared to the billionaires in the world.
Not even billionaires. You got high end.
100 millionaires.
You got middle to high end millionaires. You feel
How
what I'm
many?
saying? 25 isn't a lot.
Hold on. So when you get your first comma, most niggas especially kids, high schoolers, college kids, a comma is a good thing. Get 2 commas. You ain't gonna tell me most niggas out here got 2 commas, and you talking about a third comma is not a lot of money.
Man, I don't. That. What I'm saying in retrospect,
retrospect
listen,
the what?
Listen.
We're talking about commas. Not even the digits. Just the comma.
Retrospect to what?
He is a millionaire, but he's a low-end millionaire. It does matter. It does when it comes to your lifestyle. Why does it matter? It does. It doesn't
matter. You got enough to save your marriage.
How many people are millionaires? That solves this one. How many people are millionaires? Give me a percentage.
For starters,
give me a percentage of how many people are millionaires.
You don't know what's their everyday expense.
The way you're talking is it's 50-50. 50% people are millionaires.
I'm sure Los Angeles.
If you live in California, which is one of the highest taxes states in the fucking country, California, fucking goddamn New Jersey and New York, one of the highest taxes. You got to make money to live out there.
Okay, great, but nevertheless, how many percentage of Americans are millionaires? How many percentage of them? But you're making 25 mil sound very small.
What I said was this.
How do you do that?
You're belittling 25 mil.
What I said was this. Once you reach that plateau, what I just said, and I'm gonna stand on it. Once you reach that plateau, right? Once you reach that millionaire plateau, now it's like where I'm at on the scale, because you can have 1 million. That 1 million is gone just like that. You can have 25 million.
If I get one, it ain't going nowhere like that.
Hold on, bro. He lives in California.
I'm just saying.
Number one, you got to have money to stay in California.
I'm not staying in
You can't live in California off no fucking 25 million, especially if you got a house. If you got a house that's north of $1 million, if your wife, she probably got a monthly expenses. His wife probably got a monthly expenses of $20,000 a month. Easy. She got $20,000. She blows.
Are you trying to tell me that every single part of California costs his arm,
the whole
costs
state,
an arm
nigga,
and a leg
the
to
whole
live?
State.
I'm still trying to figure out how you belittle it.
Any place worth living in California is expensive as fuck.
I'm still trying to figure out how you belittle in 25 million.
I mean, you can find a nice place in the middle of the fucking desert.
Desert.
Retire nicely off of 20.
You can't in California.
California's the worst run state in the union.
I wouldn't do it in Cali.
But that's where he lives at currently.
I don't know if he lives there or not.
Okay, so if anybody is out there knowing where the hell he stays at, we're gonna say he live. If anybody live in California, New York, Jersey, you got to have money, bro.
Nevertheless, like I said, what's the percentage of millionaires in this country?
The only thing that I'm stating is
because belittling 25 million, it's like
it's a lot. But once you reach the millionaire status,
it's about 90%.
How low it is.
90%.
I understand what you're saying as far as if you're, it's a pool of millionaires.
Yeah,
and you just finally got into the pool. Now, find your way. That's different. The majority of motherfuckers, they're never going to see $1 million.
That's what I'm saying. 90% of Americans won't see $1 million. Maybe 85. I might be too high.
I'm not comparing. I'm comparing to the few.
I get what you're saying.
Wouldn't he be a 1%er?
Judge Mathis is a 1%.
He's the 1%er.
Yes,
now it's where it's right. It's levels to this shit.
There's levels to money,
how many levels are 1%?
It's levels to this shit.
25 million is enough to save a marriage.
I'm not saying it's not enough to save a marriage. So let me stand on that. I'm just saying you don't know.
Now we got to break down the one. Now you want.
We don't know.
Now you want us.
Well, there are no details given.
Thank you.
We don't know how long Judge Mathis was away from the house. We don't know if she's being reasonable, unreasonable with the time. We don't know the details.
We just speculate.
Yeah.
All I'm just saying is we haven't heard anything about no infidelity, None of that shit.
I don't think it's not.
We haven't heard none of that. So far as we're concerned,
I don't think Judge Mathis is a 69 guy.
It could be known.
Nah, I don't think Judge Mathis is the
failed
69
to keep
guy.
up. He failed to keep up. He probably didn't lick that pussy good enough. He
didn't meet his household quota.
He probably didn't do his manly duties. He slipped
what I'm
on
trying
that.
to tell you.
So what I'm saying is, if he did slip, you mean tell me that's enough to eviscerate 30 plus years? That's
yes.
That means you gotta be perfect.
Neglect.
That's some bullshit.
You said 2 years. 2 years is a long time.
I was just throwing a number.
But I'm just saying, 2 years, 6 months is a long time. 6 months is a long time.
30 years, you done made her fucking happy.
But you're not making me happy now. That's like that's like for you. That's like
women, bro.
But that's
switch up on you.
I don't give a fuck mode right now.
But hold on. But just flip the coin though. If it was you,
a hot girl summer.
if it was you, wouldn't you feel the type of way you done did all this time and now 6 months? That's a good little bit of time not to be getting what you think you should be getting after you've been getting it for 35 or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, mind you, my point of opinion on this whole subject here is just mere speculation. Okay, I don't know. Ain't no fucking facts. And to a degree, I wouldn't agree to it. But I'm just saying, if I've been nearly perfect for 20 plus years and 6 months to a year, I don't know. I slip up, whether it's intentional or not.
We don't know if he cheated or not. He just said this time it was.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah, it wasn't about infidelity this time.
But his energy.
It don't seem like I've been caught. I didn't.
He ain't even do shit.
It seemed like I just didn't do something that was simple.
His energy is like
that is fixable.
This is some bullshit I'm going through with my wife. Even though I ain't even out here doing shit, she's just tired of me out here.
Right.
She's tired of me outside with the niggas having fun, doing all the little hood shit we used to do back in the. He's like, babe, I'm going to slow down. I'm not going to do as much shit as I used to do, and I'm gonna be home more. The kids gone. I'm gonna be home more. Be home more. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Well, I know with Judge Mathis they're going to save the marriage, but one marriage that can't be saved is Money Long, who divorced her husband of 9 years.
After hours.
Yes.
And hours.
Yes. So it looks like she and her husband split after 9 years of marriage. It looks like this was during an interview on the Real 92.3, The Cruise Show.
Money
Long.
Who the fuck is that?
Well, we got the clip set up. Let's play it, and she'll explain how.
This is the first time I'm putting my real life in it. Like, it's no secret. Mm-hmm. I've been married for 9 years, and it just didn't work out. It's like, again, like what I was saying, I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for nonsense. This is one of the most amazing times in my life. And if you can't celebrate that with me, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to leave you behind. Like, I cannot.
Right. I gotta
you know what I'm saying?
This is where we depart.
Like, you wake up every day mad. There's literally nothing to be upset about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, we have a beautiful child. We're good. Like, we might owe some bills, but everybody has that.
Everyone.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
you want to talk to my
everything
wife?
is good.
There's a few things wrong on this side.
Yeah, and I think also too, like, I think it takes incredible strength to realize, like, this was the love of my life at one point, and he probably could be really good for me if he got it together, but I'm not willing to put my life and my passion and my happiness.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that was just basically her explaining that after 9 years, she claims her husband is a hater.
Doesn't that sound entirely different
than what just that what we
just
got?
Entirely different.
Look, and that sounds like it's over.
Oh yeah,
she sounds like she's done.
Done.
That don't sound.
That's
like
what she said.
She said we could possibly. I was like, nah, not from how you've been talking. Nah, it's over. It's in her mind. In her mind, this is done. So it's a wrap.
Yeah, but what's the real cause? Because the one thing I know about women is when you fuck up in a relationship, they will let the world know and articulate why you and her aren't together. She will let the world know if you cheated. She'll let the world know if you lost your job and didn't get another one, and she'll let you know if you putting hands on her. So
none of that was described.
Yeah, but she said that her husband was a hater.
Man, she got
No,
that happen?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna tell you how ego.
No.
What it sound like to me is that
She's making money. She's
And
getting all
yes,
the
and-
attention,
and-
he's just in the back in the
Background.
cut.
So
and now
it's time. It's time to. She's getting ready to level up, and that's what she basically said. Like, it was good when we had
That's
it. But
what it was all about.
You still there, and I'm here now, and
That's all it was about.
take care. We have a beautiful
I
child
think
together.
she got
Take
money
care.
and fame and pulled a Tia Mowry where she wanted to graduate to
But the difference
Quavo
between-
or one of them.
But the
niggas.
difference between her,
she wants them niggas.
but the difference between her is how much younger is she?
Oh, she's young.
How
So
old is
she
Money
can possibly make that.
She's 35.
Yeah, she's young.
She right.
She can possibly. How old was
old
Tia?
bitch.
She old, man.
She's the way Budha was thinking. I was like, is she in her 20s?
Remember, she's married with
Children.
child. Yeah, with a So
35 is
now
kind
she's
of.
20.
35 is young to me.
35 is still young.
35 is young.
That's
Yeah.
very young.
35 is young.
Yeah, but
Don't let these fucking little 20-year-olds fool you because they call you OG and uncle. Don't let them fucking
they don't call me that. I still got mostly black hair.
They call you Mister.
No, they don't. I still look young. That's why I wear my sunglasses.
And that's what I tell people. Like, you don't look old until the grays start popping. Once the grays start popping, that's when
And I got
age
about
starts
another year,
catching
2
with you.
years, 'cause it's slowly creeping
As long as it's black or mainly black,
My
you
shit
can.
ain't. Oh, is that why I get the?
Once you get a patch, that patch, sir, Mister, once it's a patch.
OG.
Nah, you got a strand. You
I got straight.
Oh yeah, you
You
See, I
like
got it.
Hassan got the strand. But see,
heavy.
once I got the patch is
I got it right here, right here, and right here. Oh, you OG.
I
sideburns got him everything.
like OG better than Unc though.
You do?
Unc is fine. I ain't got no problem.
Yeah, because Unc make me feel like
old.
no,
They both
like
make
you
you
know
feel
me.
old.
No, I prefer OG just for the mere fact that when I think of OG, you know not to fuck with me. Like
Yes.
Okay.
I'm standing on whatever you know.
the rules.
I'm standing on business, nigga. I'm on 10 toes, and you know. Oh, that's OG. Yeah, I ain't fucking with him. Let me ask him something, if anything. 'Cause I know OG.
Respect
gonna-
you.
he gonna
OG
look
has
and
respect.
that-
OG
that's the-
has
and
respect.
That's the nigga call me Unc. Nigga, I'm gonna look at him like
Unc, you just the old nigga.
and I feel like you trying to be disrespectful
Yeah.
too. Like,
Well,
yo,
I'm glad I'm gonna put that answer on
I
Facebook
don't know.
because somebody asked that question
I
today.
wouldn't take it like that. Well,
It depends on the context.
Well, when they approached me, like for instance, last time when your boys had their friends over, one of them was like, "Man, you need to come play linebacker for our school." I would just bust out laughing. I said, "Man," I said, "Bro," I said, "When I played, y'all was in the nutsack. Y'all wasn't even thought
I'm
of."
trying to say who the hell would have that must have been Boy.
Okay.
He was like, man. I said, bro. I said the last time I put on pads, I said y'all wasn't even
Still
baby.
swimming.
Y'all was
Yeah,
still
y'all was
swimming.
swimming.
Still
It
swimming.
was
OG.
20 years ago. He was like,
OG definitely sounds more distinctful though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds more
OG is a
distinctive.
distinguished-
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
distinguished
thing.
title
Yeah.
that you earn.
yeah, it is.
Unc, you just an old nigga out there in public with niggas.
Well,
they think they know you.
not necessarily.
OG, yeah,
I
that's
feel OG is universal. It covers everything. It's all how they use it. Because
OG
I've heard young
OG
cats,
is
I've heard
respectful.
I've heard young cats use Unc in a respectful way, especially
Yeah,
towards-
but it just
they know you when they say Unc. That's what I'm saying. Like Unc, they try.
Unc
to
is reserved for
or
nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
or they might try Unc. They might try Unc. They ain't gonna try OG.
They
They ain't gonna
They
try
ain't
OG.
trying-
That's why I
They ain't
prefer-
They ain't trying OG. They
That's
might
why I
try
They
Unc.
ain't trying this Unc.
They might try Unc. They ain't trying OG.
Okay, one thing that is of note in Money Long's divorce that y'all mentioned previously in the Greg Mathis thing is she said that it takes incredible strength to realize that this was the love of her life and he would probably be really good for me if he could get it together. But she is not willing to wait a year. Unfortunately, you might get there in a year, but I'm sorry, I'm probably already over it.
She's already moved on.
So that's what I'm saying. Where you said in how long
How
he
long is too
fucked
much
up
time?
for 2 years and risked his marriage. She
But they
fucked.
had-
There has to
But
be
they
notes.
had-
like there
okay.
has to be some sort of
All right.
signals or signs.
She
that
wouldn't
something's
give this
going on,
nigga
too.
1 year to
That-
get his shit together.
You got one.
She's doing some other shit, though. That's some entertainment
Been together
business
for
shit.
almost been together for 3 decades, Another one hasn't even been together for a decade.
No, because they were
9
together.
years.
I'm sure they were together before the 9
I
years of marriage.
that. But again, she doesn't see value in him because one, she's the breadwinner in the whole
Exactly.
So his money is replaceable. I guarantee you, if his money wasn't replaceable,
she would still be there.
She would still be there. She would still be there. If that
she
nigga
wouldn't even give the nigga a year to get his shit together.
If that nigga was making just as much or more, even more money than her, she wouldn't be saying that shit.
He did something.
She would
He's not doing something right.
No, it's not that he did something.
I think she just got more money and she's ready to move on.
It's more to it than that. I can guarantee you it's more to it than that.
My whole thing is this. And I don't know the
because
young
chicks
lady.
can make money, but if they're not happy, a chick ain't typically just gonna move on from a scenario because she has a family and she's not happy. It's normally more to it's normally more to it than that. I'm telling you.
You don't watch YouTube.
Yeah, I like to stay deep rooted in reality. I stay the fuck away from YouTube.
This is a new age type of dating, especially women that's in their 30s and stuff like that. They not like how some of the women that we're used to.
No, yeah. See, niggas try to compare them niggas to like their moms and grandmas and how they grew up. Them days done. Them days done.
I tell people this: between 18 and 25, you're gonna date and be involved with somebody that's close to your parent. After 25 and on, then you start. Once you start dating multiple people, then you get an idea of what type of man, what type of woman that you want. We start off with that because our parents is the image that we seen and we would like to become. But as we grow older, it's like some shit like, hey, I'm just not tolerating, and some things you would. And you only know that if you are dating. If you are if you haven't catch their ass fresh out of high school or right out of college, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time you bypass that shit.
Yeah. Well, okay. So it says just last year in February 23, she praised her marriage where she said she had been married for 8 years. And
go to Breakfast Club and everything.
Yeah, it was on the interview with NPR. And so she said, I think everybody deserves at least once in their life to know what this level of intimacy feels like. And from the outside looking in, you've accomplished so many amazing things. You can take a back seat and let your business run, she told People magazine. But it's actually the opposite. I have to be more involved. So now she's doing what Judge Mathis is doing. But Judge Mathis's significant other filed divorce. Her husband toughed it out. So
he probably ain't see it coming.
Well, of course, because
like exactly,
men view
he
things
definitely
a lot different than women.
He was flabbergasted when she.
Whoa!
But the problem with that is, if she divorced him, she gonna have to. She's the breadwinner. She gonna have to give him.
She gonna have to pay. Yeah. And I'm cool with that.
She's cool with it.
But that's what I'm saying.
How bad she want to get away if she willing to be like, I'll take that loss.
You're not just gonna.
Well, she would have came out. Some would have
came out. She would have said he cheated if he cheated.
He did something.
Just like that Corey Hardick shit. See, when you're a woman, you can divorce your husband. You ain't got to say shit. The women watching will make up a fuck story for him. They will. Look at Corey. Because they put him through the ringer. And he ain't even do shit. Women were making up stories about him cheating, having a kid on the side. Tia Mowry didn't even have to throw dirt on his name. Her fans were doing it for her. So, I think this is a similar situation. She wants to leave the marriage. She got a little money power. She already said she wouldn't give the nigga a year to get it together. So you already know she ain't patient with him.
That's a sign of? He ain't got the money.
Yeah,
he got the money.
That's
if
it.
He had the money.
Like
she
I
wouldn't
said,
even came out her damn mouth and said
mind
that shit.
is made.
Her
mind is made up. It's
but
over.
It goes back to what I just said. That money.
That money.
Y'all can't escape that shit.
Yeah, you can.
You can't escape that. That money is going to be a part of.
It's something else.
Robin said she's choosing herself is what it sounds like, which is 100% true.
Okay, if you choosing yourself, how is you choosing yourself and you pretty much creating a broken home?
She don't care. She's broken home.
He was waiting to play that one.
This is why I listen.
He was waiting for that one.
About that BS.
No, it's no different.
She's creating a broken home.
It's no different. It's no different.
No different.
But in the society we live in, if you're not happy,
They ain't what the doctor said to Cam. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Now I will say,
it don't matter.
Y'all know we say all the time now. You know, we've been up here promoting mental health forever.
Yeah.
You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself, nigga. If you ain't happy, nigga, it's a waste of time.
I'm on the fence like this. I'm on the fence. This is my stance. This is the reason why I said what you said words matter.
Yeah, words have meaning.
Now
words
again,
have meaning.
I'm just touching on this right quick, and
Y'all-
I'm not gonna get it. Go ahead.
You stupid individuals, please stop using demure in the wrong fashion.
Yes.
Please, I'm so sick and tired of you TikTokers and content
hold on.
creators. and
While you on
trolls.
that, and wrap that math problem up too. While we at it, wrap that damn math problem y'all been working on all week too.
What's that?
I'll pull it up in a minute. They were on this math problem all week. Like
My thing is, like
Tim
I said,
does.
again, we have situations. When the doctor, when she was talking about Cam, okay, and Nick, my whole thing is the word that I was cringing off that she said they was intentionally creating broken homes.
Isn't that a topic you were going to do?
Yeah, that is one. We're slowly moving into it.
So you're going to transition into it.
We're transitioning, and then you fuck the
Yeah,
flow
you know what I'm
up.
saying? Like, we got to wrap this. We got to run this now.
Yeah, we running it.
Okay, so that was going to lead to Joy Chavis welcoming her third baby with her third baby father, NFL star Trayvon Diggs.
My boy.
So yeah, Joy Chavis had her third child with Trayvon Diggs.
What's the other lady name that's with your boy with the Houston Rockets? What's her name? She was on Basketball Wives.
Jalen Green.
Nope.
Drea.
Drea.
Yeah.
Who's the other chick they got? That's future baby mom. That's the one we talking about right now.
I think she
That's
has a
her.
baby, but I think Joy she has a
she's
baby
dead.
by Bow Wow. I know that.
Yeah, that's her. Trayvon Diggs' baby mom.
You a
That's
little
her
excited.
future baby mom.
Hold on. You a little excited. So,
I'm excited. I'm just running down names. You know, I like.
But what is this leading up to?
It's leading up to this. When the doctor was saying he was intentionally creating broken homes, and I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, we got women that, AKA groupies, intentionally insert themselves in situations that they are in front of Cam or the likes of him. So they already done plan out like, hey, this nigga is gonna be my damn baby father, if not goddamn husband.
Is it that what we were kind of alluding to earlier when the premise is on money?
Yes, but my whole thing in this segment right here, my whole thing that I had a problem with the doctor was saying now is she didn't say nothing that was wrong. So let me say that. It was true. But when you're saying it in the masses, your wording matters. Now, she's not in journalism, because in journalism, certain things that you say, especially when you're talking to a black person, it can magnify be more than what it is. So now, the word broken home, okay?
This boy been studying. He's been waiting all week for this.
Yes, I have been, because the thing about it is when you put it on. No, I'm just saying. I mean, listen, because the thing about it is, it seems like now we are in media. We are a part of journalism.
Yes.
We have to follow up by, well, Cam didn't do this. We haven't heard anything negative about Cam. We should never have to do that. That's like you got to defend his character. But why we have to say that? Why we got to keep reminding people that? Because of what the doctor said. Now, in a private session, when she said he's creating a broken home, which they know the parameters, that it's not necessarily a broken home, even though by definition it is, but it ain't. Because if you really look up and follow me, it's funny, but follow me. The average family is considered a broken home because how many people lives in the same home of their mom and father? Not many. The divorce rate amongst black folks is higher than most.
Yeah.
Okay, so the average black family does not have the father coming out of the bedroom with his mama, or vice versa. They live in separate homes. So now here we are, Cam. I even went as far as saying that if you are a working parent, right, you're out of the home between 8 to 12 hours, give or take, one or both parents. So they're not realistically being around a child, maybe 4, maybe 6 hours. So what I'm getting at is Cam even though he's not physically in his home, he's still, especially if the children's in the same city, not too far in the same town or whatever the case may be. In other words, his presence is never diminished. He's always can be there, even though he doesn't wake up and come out of bed. But
it's still a broken home.
I get it, but when you're getting out to the masses, when people hear broken home and they're attaching it to the normal person, broken home is negative.
It's kind of good.
It is negative.
In this situation, it's not.
But hold on. See, my thing with this is Cam probably wasn't the best example because Cam, like we always go back and forth about Cam had money. If you would have took a just typical average nigga from off the street,
there are niggas off the street with 8 kids.
But that's what I'm saying. But it wouldn't garner the views like having Cam or Nick would garner because you know, but they have the money to possibly, you know,
manipulate the situation in their favor.
You know, so I see. I see what she was saying. I see what the doctor was saying, but you got the wrong person.
I'm not
because he got money.
Again, I'm not saying what she said is wrong. I'm just saying is when you are saying it out loud, right? Certain words, I just think broken home could have been. I could think another term could have been used. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, it's putting credence solely on him. When it's two people involved in this shit.
Well, and then one thing that America's based on that I think is a campaign slogan now was a broken home is going to lead to possibly a blended family.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Is there truth to that?
What, a broken home and it leads to a blended family?
Could possibly lead to a blended family.
That's all there is it's either a broken home or a blended family. That's all that happens once you break up a family. It's either broken or blended.
Once you get divorced, I mean,
and blended and broken are the same damn thing.
Because I was telling somebody the other day, and I Budha is like the, you know, he doesn't count this. You know, a lot of people when I was growing up, you know, it was marry your first love when you get out of high school, stuff like that. Now, in reality, 20, 30 years later, how many people are with their first love that they married and stuff like that? Not that many.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Most of them still is because they don't. That's all they know. They never dated. So I know a lot that's been married since high school.
I know a lot of people that have been married, and none of the people from high school I know are still married. Except for Budha and them. Maybe Budha knows a couple more, and V and
I don't know anybody married from high school.
I'm not going to interrupt.
But but that's where we get the blended family. So I see what she was saying about the broken families. Like you say, you're putting it in a.
You're putting the onus on him. It's two people, and like I said, in his shoes, you cannot compare it to the average guy because.
Money.
He got money. He's famous and he got money. So with that being said, she already pre-game as far as what she want to do, how she gonna wear, what she gonna wear, how she gonna talk, all that shit. Even if the man give him all he had to do is say, "Hey, how are you doing?" and start talking.
So she thinking about closing this deal.
Exactly. All she
closing
this
deal. For him
to conversate with. Listen, we know groupies be at NBA hotels. Wherever hotel they be at, they are out there. So these ball players, these famous men or women, they are target. So for someone to say you need to make a better choice, that's impossible because you're not gonna know how crazy they is until you fuck them.
Who's after you?
But with that being said, you still can use condoms, birth control, pull out.
So let's say
punch her in the stomach.
He was in a relationship with these women. He's in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship, you still.
But he's not married to any of them.
So all the women, all the women that you dated for all the women that you dated over a year, you use condoms the whole time. No. If you're not married,
nigga, I got pull out control.
That's not what I asked you. Are you using condoms? If you dating somebody monogamous and it's more than a year, are you using condoms?
I'm not.
Thank you.
I better not be.
Man ain't using no damn condoms. If you dating somebody for more than a year, y'all in a monogamous relationship.
That's what her butt cheeks are for.
I'll say, that's a monogamous relationship.
If you're in a monogamous relationship, you're not using no condom. So that means the subjective hurt, if y'all getting pregnant, is high.
But as an athlete, especially of his magnitude, you would have to have it at least in the back of your mind that she's trying to have a baby.
Oh yeah, she's and Joy Chavis is in the same league.
The issue I have with stuff like this is when a nigga is exposed or elevated to these levels, you got to be motherfucking much more considerate with what you're doing. You have to.
Now, mind
you gotta be mindful. It doesn't matter.
He's been trained through this all through high school, all through college. Because remember, he was top.
What, to stay in the pocket?
No, to be careful of these types of women. He had to avoid it through. He had to avoid it through high school. He had to avoid it through college, and he is in the pros. Like, hello, that gets exhausting. That you got to sit here and constantly got to like, damn.
I got to wear condoms every time I say.
Is this woman here for me or she not? And let's just say, you know, I'm willing to walk down that line. And just say, he might even know that that's all she want from him. Mm-hmm. He may know that shit. He probably like, you know what? I'm going to rock with it. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is my option.
I can see that.
This is my option as of right now. I'm probably exhausted. Probably done went through 5 to 10 women
especially
that I thought that was probably it, and they're not. And he came across one. She played that shit to
especially
the T.
after the first one. You like, oh, I no, that's cool.
She played it to the T to where he like, you know what? I know this nigga ain't even about me, but you know what? I'm already here. Let's rock it. Let's roll it out. If I have a kid, I just take care of it.
But this is my thing. You said,
but she's a baddie. She's outside of any one of us that's not married. If she was right now 6'2", badass, body, titties, all that shit, whatever complexion she want. Somebody that she wouldn't even look in your fucking direction.
Yep.
The fact that she is because you that famous nigga. You got that money. She's all you got to do is open up your mouth and she's down your tongue. Come on, nigga. You ain't walking away from that.
Strapped
you
up.
I pee on a broad like that, nigga.
Strapped up. No, bruh. See, that's the thing, man. Like I think what's
is
happened.
a motherfucker.
It is, but like you said,
and I just said
in his lifestyle, how many come around like that?
And mind you, I just said he had to navigate this through high school, through college, and part of his pros. That's exhausting that you had to sit here.
I've smashed women for over a year and
keep putting condoms on the whole time. It does get exasperated. I ain't gonna lie.
So if you sitting here in an actual
look, I'm a regular nigga. I know it gets tiresome as a rich nigga.
If you sitting here in a monogamous relationship with a woman, you are not using no condom. So stop fucking lying. And you're a regular dude. You was a regular dude. So a man with money definitely ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. What did I miss?
Y'all niggas.
Yeah, them niggas over there.
Oh my god.
Freaky ass nigga over here.
Look, I'm just saying. Look, I'm saying if a regular ass nigga like me, look, you can only a rich nigga like
so now he's sitting here admitting a regular nigga, right?
A rich nigga probably ain't even got condoms.
Right. So this nigga here, he's a multi-millionaire. Women are out the ass.
Look,
that's the issue, though. Don't be that nigga.
We got resources. We understand.
You got resources.
Look, at least I got condoms in my pocket. At least I got condoms in my pocket. This nigga ain't even got condoms. He's just
listen. Oh, y'all stupid. Listen. It's a lonely world. It's a lonely world when you are striving to be successful, and you gotta walk that tight rope to get from A to B. In this case, A to B is breaking that glass ceiling. Cam Newton transitioned all that from up until that point, and then when you reach to your pinnacle to where you making the money, you got everything to seem at your possession besides that one woman. Now, I made an argument that the average black woman is not going to have 5 to 10 kids. That's not happening, especially if they're in career mode. Yeah. That is not going to happen. So if you're a man that has ambitions to have
a large
family, a Nick Cannon,
not even close to you. If you just want to have at least 5 to 8 kids,
a Tyreek
that's
Hill.
going to be multiple women involved. You're going to very seldom going to find one black woman that's going to say, you know what, I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to bust it open for you every other 2 years.
You're not going to find Phillip Rivers' wife.
You're not going to find that.
You're not going to find Phillip Rivers' wife.
I'm sorry. Because I had this discussion with somebody earlier, and I said, you know why? Because mostly black women is not trained. They're not taught to get a husband. They're not taught to, this is what you're supposed to do. They are taught that you supposed to get it. You supposed to be the one. You supposed to hold it down. It's especially if it's coming out of a single parent home. You got two different parenting styles going down. On one hand, especially if the mom is overprotective. On one hand, she telling the son like, hey, you stay, you sit, you don't move. Mm-hmm. Especially if he like, Mom, can I do? Nah, you stay here, you do that. Pretty much emasculating his ass, and he's being programmed, you don't move until a woman tell you to move. You feel what I'm saying? On the other hand, sister, right, she sees like, okay, if a man's down, my brother, I'm supposed to take on that responsibility. I'm supposed to build him up. Because mom is instilling her, you need to be this one. You need to do this. You don't need to depend on no man. You need to do this, ... Whereas Becky, she's being taught she's being groomed to how to cater to a man, to get a husband, to even go as far as having the amount of kids that this man wants. That's not happening with a black family. And especially if they come out of a family where there's a poor family, where there's at least 5 to 10 kids, that whole trauma of dealing with that, to navigate that to where they get to the point that they're able to do the things that they wasn't able to do when they was young, like buy a home, take trips. They're not having 3. They're not. You barely will get 3 kids out of a person that's going through a situation like that. So the ideal of a man, especially of Cam's stature, who says, I want X amount of kids. He cannot go to a black woman and say, well, you going to give me that? Because most of them going to look at him like, hell no. Mm-hmm. I'm not letting you bust. My pussy not getting split open that many times. They going to tell him no. So being realistic, he going to have multiple women to make that happen. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's just facts, in my opinion. If there are, I'm just saying, because how many black families that you see right now, there's more than 5 kids?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and slide off that topic and get into another topic. It looks like Steve Harvey has been bucking shots at your man, Katt Williams.
What? Do you call them shots?
Well, they were threats.
They wasn't even threats. How's a threat? We said, I ain't got the speed like I used to, but you come up on me, I will give you a combination of 2.
So Steve Harvey was at Invest Fest in Atlanta when he made statements. Yeah, on August 24th, not to entertain haters.
Oh my God, that's not stop playing.
Hold on,
that's not man.
I got the clip lined up.
That's
Hold
not
on.
Stop it.
Pity ass hater and you'll never have a hater that's doing better than you. Always know that. Don't get off the wall to dress some pity ass boy who ain't got shit going for himself. Now you done stopped your climb up on the wall so you can come down here and talk to his little punk ass. Don't do that, man. I stay away from it. Now, do I want to? Yes. Because I'm a human being, and I'm hood. I used to be a fighter, and I still got hands. They slow, but if you get up on me real close, I can still knock your monkey ass out. I just don't have the quickness I have. But I still know how to turn my hip and shift that weight, and I'll knock your short ass out. I'll shoot your perm straight out your head.
Okay, so that was Steve at Invest Fest popping a little shit at Katt Williams.
That's on.
Yeah.
No, that ain't on. That's old.
Now, the main thing you notice is that he never denied any of Katt Williams' allegations. He just responded with violence.
Exactly. Do you actually call that violence?
Well, I mean, it's threats.
Do you actually call those threats?
Yes.
I don't call those threats when you say, I ain't fast
He just said he will whoop your ass.
I used to, but you get up on me, I'll give you a couple of
Good Lord, you make him sound like an old Italian.
He is. Yeah, that shit. I mean, you know, he got to talk over that shit. Nah. I mean, hey, Steve, man, you 7 months too late, man. I mean, even though you get that little monologue, that's still on top of what Katt was saying. So I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah.
Nice try, but I'm still gonna remember what Katt said about you. You know.
Yeah.
So hey,
I think Steve Harvey's reputation is definitely warranted.
It took a hit.
Yeah. I've heard too many comedians and people.
yeah, too many comedians co-sign what Katt was saying, so it's true. And he did steal Mr. Cooper shit and made the Steve Harvey show, because if anybody who watched Mr. Cooper, it's the same
show.
Same show. So he did stole that, and I watched both, so I know.
That's an amazing thing. But yeah, I think it's whack because Steve Harvey's like a foot taller than Katt Williams. But
yeah, taller though. Yeah,
no, there's not.
I would love to believe Katt Williams could fuck him up.
He can.
Katt got choked out by that 13-year-old.
Listen,
Cat fast.
Listen, House Friday. There you go. With Friday, with both of them, with their what's the name, was chasing after him in the bathroom and shit.
Terry Crews.
I told we're boys. You know, mess with boys.
Cat got some speed.
I'm a boy, Damon.
See, that's
I mean, Steve Harvey ain't no little nigga. That's the thing. Like, you know, when you're dealing with these country niggas, I mean, I understand what he's saying. Because in my old
How do you
ass
get the country
age,
nigga title and he's from Cleveland?
there's country parts of Cleveland,
It's
I'm
country
sure.
everywhere. It's not cities. It's
Everywhere
country
ain't-
all
everywhere
over.
ain't city.
People get that twisted. Like, do you know some
Every
of the
state has a
New
country.
York? Like they be like New York. Do you know how much country is in New York?
New York State.
New York State, not
Philadelphia.
New York City.
Like, do you know how much
Yeah,
country is
it's
in
country.
Pennsylvania,
But
New
see,
Jersey?
You
Do
said
you-
Pennsylvania, not the city.
But it doesn't matter.
but that's why.
But see, the problem is people don't understand geography.
Yeah.
They don't understand that, and so when you hear. When you say a state, they automatically think the whole state is a city.
Yeah,
no,
even though it's a certain city or
every
town
state
they know of and shit.
has a country part in there. People,
Yeah.
Okay.
Every state from New Jersey to California to fucking New York State, every state has a countryside. Right, every state has a countryside. People. Y'all need to learn this shit. Y'all supposed to learn this
Travel.
shit.
They don't
Y'all-
travel.
Right,
That's
but y'all
why.
learn this shit in fucking elementary school.
No. Even
When
with
you learn the 50 states
Think
and the
about
damn
it.
capital.
Think about it. Even what they taught us back then when they did a geographical.
You had to learn that shit.
When they did a geographical symmetry. What was the white lady? They showed you how the sizes that they use are very disproportionate.
Yeah, but even when you
Geographic.
even when you learn in school, you learn the state and the capital. You have to know something about the capital of each state. You
The
have
only
to
thing you
learn
have to know
that.
about the capitals is that you gonna get 100 if you know all the capitals to each of them states.
Well, if you remember the state and the capital, then like I said, each state, like anybody, if you ain't never been out of your own state, every state has a countryside to it. Okay.
Remember, some of these niggas don't. I know niggas from Durham that's never left Durham.
I feel you.
Same thing with Raleigh. I don't think
It's a lot of niggas I know in Jersey ain't never left
Columbia
North.
that have never
They ain't
left.
never left
Yeah.
North.
That's what I'm saying. So
Never
it's like,
left. So I know.
Yeah.
I need to travel, people. Countryside everywhere.
Yeah. Well, Steve Harvey is whooping ass.
He ain't whooping shit. He's 7 months late. Everybody still remember what Katt said.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he ain't deny it. So what Katt was saying must be was true.
Gotcha. Okay. There was another topic that I wanted to touch on briefly because this is kind of local, near and dear to my heart. TikToker Keith Lee is in the DMV reviewing the food scene there, and he said it was so bad he can only share 6 out of 12 videos.
Wow, DMV, damn.
I'm not surprised as somebody who grew up in Maryland. DMV has never been a good food scene. I mean, it's
I'm not
just
gonna
crab
say that.
cakes.
I will say that there are certain.
Keith Lee need to come on down here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Chime Time already got North Carolina.
There's certain
Chinatown came to
there are certain
he need to come back again.
spots that are good, but it's like just as far as overall, like it's like
DC is one of those places you have to know where you're
you gotta
going.
know. You got to know.
You can't just go there and walk into a random restaurant.
And randomly look like, oh yeah, let's go there.
I'm assuming that he had some insight on where at to go.
I'm sure people told him. Which
Yeah, they
places.
give you recommendations,
Yeah, they give you
but some
recommendations.
people's palates are shit.
And like he said, he didn't even want to tarnish some places.
Right,
Yeah.
because he knew if he had said something.
But he also said he's allergic to shellfish, and I don't get how you can be a
so why the
food
fuck you
reviewer
in
in
the
the
DMV?
DMV. Yeah, exactly.
And
That's
that's straight water.
Yeah,
Like,
you
nigga,
can't go to
everything-
DMV
that's like
area.
the best thing.
That's crab country.
So you already got these niggas under a microscope. You going in there with the intention of putting somebody under a microscope just because you know
You don't eat shellfish.
you have issues with shellfish.
Yeah, so I don't even understand why he's doing that.
That's tough.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not surprised, but the one thing I can say, ever since I moved to North Carolina, I've had a much better selection of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find good food in Maryland, but again, it's like DC. You gotta know where you're going.
And like you said, down here, it's a couple of nice spots to eat at.
Oh, there's tons of nice spots in DC to eat at.
It's pretty places here.
I mean, the Potomac is where it's at. That's like,
for instance. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a better variety of food in North Carolina compared to the DMV. I can tell you that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know the best place. Well, I've gotten some good pho in Maryland, pho in Maryland. So, but yeah, I'm in agreement with Keith Lee. The DMV is not a place you go to specifically for food. Yeah, randomly. You gotta do some research, recommendations, and find out. And hopefully. I just don't like that the nigga there ain't allergic to shellfish.
Hopefully nigga ain't get sick. Shit.
Yeah, that's just the stupidest place to go if you're allergic to shellfish. But I give Keith Lee a pass because he's only 27 and he's a little slow. So, you know, hey, who knows, man. All right, we're gonna move along. Should we go into sports or should we cover LL?
Let's cover LL right quick because we did right quick.
Okay, so basically LL mentioned in an article that out of all the people that he
dropped some new music too.
Yeah, well, this is in preparation to his new music, but LL Cool J has basically said that out of all the people he's battled, Ice-T, MC Hammer, Kool Moe Dee, MC Shan, he said his toughest opponent to go to was Cannabis, who he called a pain in the ass.
I can see that.
I believe that.
I can see that.
Because Cannabis was raw as hell.
Cannabis won that battle.
He was a hellified battle rapper.
The bigger stance that I love to take on this shit is young niggas know how to get under old niggas' skin. Mm-hmm. It's just something about a young nigga antagonizing.
And he knew how to get. He knew how to get under. Yeah, he got.
But Kool Moe Dee gave him a run now.
Of course, but
Cannabis was on his. Like Cannabis was on him.
And if he had a real ass record deal instead of him going,
if he had a team, if he had a team, I don't think Cannabis had a team like these other MCs had.
Yeah,
that's the biggest
but then you're going up against LL too.
No. He didn't have. What forced him to go in the military? He didn't really have a good record label.
Because you're going up against one of the most elite rappers of all time at that time.
He held his own though.
Oh, he did.
So it's not.
I think Cannabis won. In my opinion, LL just had the benefit of being the bigger star.
Yeah, that was it.
He had a team behind him to mold and shape.
See,
and all that shit.
This is the thing.
Cannabis, I don't think the whole thing with Cannabis. I think personally, it was just his rapping style because he could have been much bigger, but he's really a battle rapper.
Well,
it's just the type of MC that he is.
I see what you're saying, but see, this is where Cannabis was going against the machine in this instance.
Yeah,
you got the handsome rapper that every woman loves. Plus, at the time, he's a mega star. Cannabis is spitting bars, but he's not commercial friendly. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, he's not the heartthrob and stuff like that.
Yeah, because when
the money's not in him.
Yeah, but when he came out, right, that was the era where you was clown for going commercial.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's why it's the authenticity.
Right, and only 2 people at that time went commercial. No, actually 3 that went commercial and was successful. LL, Biggie, and Jay. But Jay was the first one.
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, Jay.
No, I'm just saying. Me personally.
So you don't think Busta was commercial?
No,
Busta Bus.
You don't think Busta was commercial?
No.
Busta was hella commercial.
No, I know.
I'm not even getting into that part.
Listen, I get what you're saying. I understand his music, holler, scream up and down commercial. But sadly to say, niggas in the streets did not view him as commercial, and he did not get the money as if he was a commercial rap artist. Cause why? Jay was a commercial rap artist. He was the first in that era to show these other niggas like, hey, this is where y'all need to get the money at.
I was just throwing Busta's name out because
but
in my thought he was kind of commercial.
Yeah, I agree with you. His music it would scream loud and clear commercial, but Niggas did not view Busta Rhymes as a commercial artist.
Okay. I don't know about that.
I mean, no. I mean, real talk, because like I said, I just went a further step. If that was the case, the money would have followed through. Jay was commercial the same time he got the money. Busta did.
I don't know now. Busta had a little crew, and
Busta ain't getting no money.
No, what I'm saying is when in that era when it was transitioning from underground to being commercial.
I wonder.
It was late 90s. That's what it was. Cause LL, he'd been doing it for a while, but you really couldn't say nothing to LL because everybody classified his music. He made it for the women.
But
you feel what I'm saying? But we talking about.
I gotta stop you.
What you mean? We talking about street niggas. Street niggas that.
Hold on. This is when I'm. I gotta stop you.
Go ahead.
This is in Columbia in the Met. This is when I'm walking to 112. So you a motherfucking lie, my nigga. Because this is when Busta Bus came out with Janet Jackson. If you
I
tell
get
me
all that
not,
shit, bro. Again, if you listen to what I'm saying, his music screams commercial. I understand he had music. He had joint with Janet Jackson. That was one of the biggest hit with Janet Jackson. But what I'm saying is, niggas in the hood did not view him as commercial. They did not. Because niggas in the hood played Busta. But I know I had his fucking shit. And I was on the block. I had his shit. Niggas did not view Busta Rhymes at that time as a commercial artist. For some reason, I think
out of all the names you named, I think he's the most commercial out of them.
Again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm with you 100%. His whole album, that was commercial. It's considered commercial, but for some reason, it was not viewed like that, and it damn sure did not cross over to where he, in my opinion, I could be wrong. The sales did not match up because, like I said, Jay was out the same time as him. Matter of fact, they dropped the album the same summer. That's when Jay-Z and them did the damn the what's the name tour and shit. State
Property.
That happened.
Yeah, State Property was another name for it. Diamond. What? I had on tip of my tongue, but anyway, that's during that summer. That was like summer 98, 99. Yeah. That's when Jay's record sales dictate him being commercial. For damn Busta, that did not. He got most of his sales from niggas in the hood. And for some reason, he was able to keep that street cred vibe, because I guess because of everybody else, like Rod Digger and them that was attached to him.
Flip mode.
Yeah, flip mode and shit. Exactly.
Flip mode's the squad.
Again, so like I said, his music, that album, I agree with you. It screamed commercial, but the record sales did not dictate that, and niggas in the hood did not, for some reason, did not view him as a commercial hip-hop artist.
Okay. Cool. Well, we're going to keep it moving from current topics, and we're going to jump into sports because today was the first day of college football.
It was not the first. It is not the first day of college football. College football started last week.
First weekend.
Yes, first weekend.
It started last week.
There were some games. Yeah, what?
You baby.
Okay, let's have this quick conversation.
Sure.
Okay, because this was the first game of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado. No, the first game of this week was Colorado, North Dakota State. Did anybody see it?
I saw.
Okay.
So you're gonna skip over Florida State and
well, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, they're
They
getting.
was first though.
They're gonna get there.
They was first.
They're okay, and they're going to be last. They're not getting in the playoffs. It's
Florida
a wrap.
State?
Florida State is out.
Yeah,
They're done.
Well, they rank number 10 right now.
You lost to Georgia Tech.
I got you. I understand that, but they're ranked number 10. So as long as they win out,
it
they
was
still have
how
a
the
chance.
season started.
Yeah, they lost. You're right.
Georgia Tech.
Florida State lost to Georgia
They
Tech.
all the way to Dublin, Ireland, and lost.
You're out the playoffs. Just losing to Georgia Tech.
It depends. It depends on if they get. And that's what I'm telling you.
They ranked 10 right now.
You're trying to knock everybody out, but the way everything is set up now, it depends on the duration of the season. If they get a higher ranking or these rankings say, "Oh yeah, you lost to a good team," okay, come on into the playoffs.
I don't think Georgia Tech's going to be a good team.
We all know now.
I said I don't think.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the note for this for when I say
Florida
this
State
one.
get upset, last second field goal in Dublin.
Colorado,
Then we
North
had
Dakota.
Colorado against South Dakota State, which South Dakota State is a top end FBS.
North Dakota State.
Excuse me, North Dakota.
North Dakota State.
My apologies. North Dakota doesn't matter. Still a powerhouse in FBS.
But Colorado won, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
and
Shador Sanderson was a beast,
He
as
looked
well
good.
as your boy.
This boy
Travis.
only he didn't play 2 snaps. 2.
Who
he
that?
played offense and he didn't
Yeah.
play in 2.
That's your
snaps.
Heisman Trophy candidate right there.
Heisman Trophy winner if he stays healthy.
If he
Because
stays-
he is a game changer. If you saw the touchdown that boy
I
caught
saw
with the
it.
dude hanging over his back,
I mean, he
special.
made like 2 of them.
But Shador special too. Don't get it wrong.
Right, they're gonna split if they win 9 games. If they win 9, 10 games,
I'm gonna tell you why I don't see them winning that many games. Did you see the defense?
yeah, I saw defense.
The defense
I saw
is
defense.
Let's not
saw
forget. Like we didn't have. We already have an idea from last year what's going to happen.
What's
We
gonna happen?
start off on a high horse. Oh yeah, Coach said at prime time that nigga's the coach.
Well, they got Nebraska next week.
That's gonna be tough.
Like niggas
That's
just
gonna
getting
be a
whipped
tough-
up on everybody.
I'm giving them 8 wins. You make a good bowl.
It's still
You're
good.
not
It's still
going
a
into
good
play.
season.
You're not going
they
to the
lost,
playoffs.
They went 4-8 last year, so to win 8
Oh,
games
yeah,
this year,
yeah.
That is a
that's
phenomenal
that's a
increase.
2-3 years ago, they had just won.
This nigga farted.
God damn.
3 years ago, they had just won a game.
Yo, I looked.
God damn. Nigga, you ain't feel that?
That's just a what the fuck is that?
The way you,
I thought I was like, I pray that's the chair.
What the fuck was nigga? Wow.
so yeah.
Wow.
So
Oh
Colorado,
my God.
I got
Listen.
Colorado winning maybe 7 games this season.
I give 8
I don't
games.
think, and that's
I
no
give 8
disrespect. 7 games, good playoff bowl.
Bask in it.
Bask in it. Oh, I do know what I did see today that made me happy. Were there any
baby.
other games? Were there any other games
Yes,
that
I saw,
you went up in there
before we
bust
go to
Florida ass,
Colorado?
41
Oh, well,
17, 10.
I saw today Clemson and Georgia.
That's what I was getting ready to bring
Georgia
up.
busted their ass.
Bust their ass 34-3.
And it was close up at halftime.
It was like 6-3.
And then, see, that's what happens when you don't want to go into the transfer portal.
Yup.
Dabo Sweeney
Dabo
doesn't
gonna
want to
learn
go in the
today. He gonna
transfer
learn this
portal,
shit.
and
Y'all gonna
Georgia
spend
blew
some-
the doors off them.
Y'all gonna have to spend some NIL money down there in Clemson.
And what's crazy is the dude running the ball for Georgia isn't the starting running back.
Nope, he's not. Because Travis
Etienne, brother, yeah,
he's
Etienne's the star running back.
Right. He's
The boy
out for
running the
2
ball
games.
today
Right.
is backup.
Right. So
Georgia going to be a problem.
Hey Dabo, you gotta change up your damn Christian values, buddy.
So-
you gotta spend that money.
Did y'all watch Notre Dame and Texas A&M?
They was winning before I looked.
Who won?
I don't know. I know Notre Dame was winning.
Yahoo.
Notre Dame was ranked number 7. Texas A&M was ranked
20.
20 something.
20.
We're looking it up now.
Don't know, sir. We trying to find out.
Well, we were just talking about how Georgia dog walk Clemson
Like I
today.
said, Cam Ward, who came from Washington State, transferred to Washington State to come to the University of Miami, threw for over 380-something yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Looking real Patrick Holmes like out there.
Oh, I got it.
Also Wolfpack, NC State.
State won this. I was going to say State won.
State beat Western Carolina
Texas A&M
Thursday
lost.
night. Oh, who?
A&M lost.
A&M lost.
Great. So
Notre Dame. And Notre Dame got the black coach, too.
23-13.
23-13. Close. Yeah. That's
Notre Dame got the black coach. They got the brother up there.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Carolina lost. Oh, they took a big L.
Who?
And they lose their start.
Time out.
Probably
What
North
Carolina?
Carolina.
North Carolina.
No, they
University
didn't.
UNC.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
UNC,
they
they
did.
were playing Minnesota. Minnesota missed the they missed the field goal. They missed the field goal because me and my homeboy, me and Dwight. Shout out my man Dwight.
That's
He
on
was
Thursday.
watching the game. They won that
Thursday
game. UNC won that
sure?
game.
I could have sworn they said Minnesota beat them
UNC
and they lost their starting quarterback to a
they
broken
did
leg
lose
for
their
the season.
starting quarterback, but
Thursday
UNC won that game.
Right.
Yes, they
I
did.
don't see any upset. So
Okay.
UNC came back. UNC won that game. Let me go ahead while y'all look up the UNC score. Let me give a shout out to my Gamecocks.
Yeah, they
Even though
barely
y'all
won.
get ready,
Barely won.
Let me go ahead and say it now. Let me
Y'all
enjoy
barely beat
Lenore
a
Sellers
FBS
now
school.
because he's going to hit the transfer portal. Y'all are going to kill this young man. Running him every down is not
South Carolina,
the
how many
move.
games y'all gonna
Then on top of that,
yeah, North Carolina won 19-17.
yeah, they missed the kick. They missed the kick. Another thing that I saw today. Did you see the game? The
I see
Gamecock game?
Ole Miss just destroyed.
Oh yeah, Ole Miss is a powerhouse. Ole Miss is
Destroyed,
look good
what is
this
it?
year.
Furman.
Well, that's Furman.
76 to
Furman.
nothing.
Furman.
I've never even
Furman.
heard of Furman.
They
They in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why I've never heard of them.
But Furman's a small school.
Tennessee
they should have killed
bust
them.
ass. They won. They put up 50-some
Hold
points
on,
today.
y'all rushing me.
They put up 69.
Y'all rushing me.
What?
Back
We
to my
talking about
Gamecock.
South
Stop.
Carolina?
Hold
What?
up.
Y'all barely
Hey,
beat
hey,
them.
hey,
What's
don't.
there to talk about?
There you go with that B word
How
again.
many-
There you go with that B
How
word.
many games y'all gonna win this
There you
year?
go with that B word.
Are y'all going to a bowl game?
First of all,
Yes.
let
Are
me
you going to a bowl
let me
game?
run
Try.
something.
That means you're going to win 6 games, right?
See,
Gonna try.
see,
You're gonna win 6
First of all,
Got one now,
like
so you
I
need
said,
5 more.
we need
So
to work
that, y'all
on.
got the toughest
We also
schedule.
got the toughest schedule.
The toughest schedule. Y'all last
We're gonna win
6 games.
I'm gonna be
nothing but
honest.
top 10
Stop.
teams.
No. I looked at the schedule today. I'm gonna be honest.
Y'all gonna
we'll
win 6 games.
We had to win today because
Had to.
we have a stretch of
They barely won,
LSU,
people.
Alabama,
Barely.
Texas
And
A&M,
we talking about FBS,
Doesn't matter.
Oklahoma.
school people.
Yeah, we're only going to win 5 games this year.
5 games. So that means they're not going to go to a bowl game.
We're going for 6.
So that
We
means
We're shooting for
their
6.
coach will be
But like you
fired.
said, we have the second toughest schedule
Are y'all gonna
in
beat
the
Clemson?
country. More than likely, because they got ramrod today.
Browns today.
Now Georgia's a different beast now.
They are a different beast.
Y'all
But
y'all not-
can I ask you a
y'all
question?
Not even first
We
string.
give
Y'all not
Georgia
being
a run for their
y'all
money
not
every
being
year.
third string.
Is that
Georgia
the
players.
same? Is that the same Clemson that you're talking about? Because that's not the same Clemson for 3
Hey,
years
I
ago.
got you. I feel you, but we talking about South Carolina now,
Exactly.
We are,
right?
and
Exactly.
we're 1-0, and they're 0-1.
Correct.
Way to start the season game,
But
Cox.
two different types of teams are being played.
Yeah, they play in the
y'all
trash-ass
played-
ACC.
Y'all played a quote unquote
Best conference.
soft team that you struggle to beat. Y'all, how many points you beat them by? What, 7, 8 points?
We won.
7, 8 points.
We
Who's
play.
the school
We
name?
play in the best
What's the school
conference in the
name? I don't
country.
even know what the motherfucking
ODU. We
school
play
name.
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
We play in the
Old
toughest
Dominion.
conference
Old
in the country.
Dominion.
While you're
Old
big
Dominion.
upping Miami,
I'm
who
big
plays
up
in
Miami.
trash
We
the
win in
ACC.
Florida, the
The
swamp.
They play in the trash
swamp.
ACC.
The swamp.
Don't get it twisted,
Wait,
buddy.
whoa.
Don't get it twisted.
Whoa.
Our competition
Wait,
levels are
wait.
different.
How can you talk about Miami or State in the same breath?
They're in the same
in the
conference.
ACC.
They're in the
Both
same
teams
conference.
outside of Miami.
What are you talking
outside
about?
of Miami, State average 9 wins.
The ACC, your big kickers are what? Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Remember when we were talking about the Florida
Same
State
basketball. You
Georgia
talking about
Tech
football.
game?
Yeah, we talking about football.
Well, shout out.
we had a winning record
Hold on,
last
hold
year
on.
in both seasons.
So you want to big up the ACC, the same ACC,
yes.
the same Virginia Tech that lost to Vanderbilt today.
They lost. You right. You right.
We're talking basketball,
the same Miami went up in
Basketball, when
Gainesville.
The
basketball
Went up in
same
Gainesville.
team that lost
The
to a
same
Vanderbilt
Miami
team today.
that went up in Gainesville and gave them the second worst
Okay.
points spread in their school history.
You're talking about the same SEC that has Oklahoma, Texas,
don't care.
Alabama,
What that mean?
LSU,
What that mean?
Georgia.
Powerhouses.
We're talking about
They
the,
came to the SEC.
when
South
you're
Carolina.
talking about
We
when you're
talking
talking
about
about
South Carolina.
North Carolina
What
State,
they gotta do with South
Virginia
Carolina?
Tech,
What they gotta do
North
with South
Carolina,
Carolina? What does that have to do
Duke.
with
Like,
South
come on,
Carolina?
let's be honest
What does
about
that
the
have to do with South
competition.
Carolina?
So yeah, South Carolina, our record might not be that great, but we play the best teams considering Miami has a cakewalk schedule. Come on now.
No, we don't have no cakewalk schedule.
You have Virginia Tech on your schedule.
Virginia Tech.
They lost to Vandy today,
Yes,
like
they
I
did.
said.
They lost to Vandy in
Look,
overtime.
Vandy is the homecoming school
They
in the
lost to
SEC.
ABT. They lost it.
Vandy, the homecoming school in the SEC.
I don't
You
see
know
y'all
that?
beating them. Do y'all got them on y'all schedule?
Yes.
I don't see South Carolina beating Vanderbilt.
We beat them every year.
Okay. Did y'all
They're
beat them
the
last year?
whipping boy of the SEC.
all right.
That's why Virginia Tech losing at the end of the day is funny. It's
So maybe
diabolical, as they say.
Maybe
Demure.
Stop
How
using
about
that shit
this? How
wrong.
about this? Maybe
That's not in the
Vanderbilt-
right context.
How about this? Maybe Vanderbilt is a lot better than you giving them credit for.
I would hope they are.
Because if we had to take what we saw with your squad, right? At least Vanderbilt played a considered better squad, Virginia Tech, than who y'all played.
How is
against?
Virginia Tech better?
Who y'all- Old Dominion. Old Dominion is Virginia Tech is better than Old Dominion.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
You sure about that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just because Vanderbilt
I
won,
don't know.
y'all niggas ain't gonna beat them. Y'all,
We
hey,
beat
listen,
Vandy every year. They're
All
our
right.
homecoming game. We bring them so we know we're going to win the game.
That's the whole point.
Listen. When
Ain't too
y'all
many teams in there we
I
can
will
do that
keep
to.
this in mind. When I'm gonna look up when y'all play them.
Oh, you nigga,
and
we
I'ma
never
keep
come
them-
up missing
okay.
during homecoming.
Okay, say less. I'm gonna digress for now, people.
Okay.
And I can tell you now, when Thanksgiving come up, that's going to be the South Carolina Clemson game.
Okay, I'm gonna digress.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to the WNBA because there was a very big game. Caitlin Clark got her career high yesterday
They
when
smashed
she
them, didn't
blew
they?
out the
They smashed them, didn't they?
yeah, the Chicago Sky 100 to 81.
Just go ahead and put
Caitlin-
Caitlin name on the
rookie of the year?
Yeah, go ahead and put her name up
She
there.
did
It's
get her
cool.
career high of 31. So
You said no?
No,
who else? Angela Reese? You going to give it to her?
she still leads the WNBA for most double doubles.
Yeah,
for
but
rookie.
y'all just got
Angela Reese broke a record. Didn't she break whose record was it?
She grabbed 20 some odd
broke,
rebounds the other night.
For most double doubles.
Foul. Sylvia Fowles. She's one of the most decorated WNBA greats in the game.
But we hold head-to-head play
Hey, I mean,
as
okay.
present. So
All right. So Caitlin probably has the lead in the head-to-head matchup. But the difference is though, which y'all fail to realize, right? Caitlin has the ball in her hand.
She's supposed to. She's a guard.
She's a guard, right?
Guard.
So that means she's gonna have more opportunities to score, to do assists. She's gonna do all the other things.
how
Whereas
Angel has the opportunity to get all those rebounds.
Right, and she's doing her job, and she's doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and she's
no,
doing
they're
that.
doing what they're supposed to do.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna just give Angel Reese. I'm not just gonna give Caitlin Clark the damn rookie of the year because she had one game and she had a career high. Like, come on.
She had one game and got busy.
It says she needs 6 more points to surpass Tamika Catchings for the most points scored by a rookie in franchise
Tamika
history.
used to get big. I
For
think she used to play for
594.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Tennessee,
she used to be a
Tennessee,
ball.
yeah.
Tamika Catchings used to drop buckets.
Again, I'm not saying Caitlin don't have game. She got game,
She
of course.
definitely
She
got
has
game.
We have a lot of other WNBA players are just as great, if not better than her. And I just want
She just has the spotlight on her. That's all.
the spotlight is on her. Yeah, she got a spotlight on her. No problem. Do your thing. But what we trying not to do is push her forward past people who's well established.
Nobody's pushing her forward past
yes, the
people
fuck
that
they
are well
That's
established,
the reason
but
why- yes, they are.
But you
yes,
have to
they
give
are.
Caitlin her
She's
due,
she's
though.
getting more than she's getting her dues. Trust and believe. But it's a little bit repulsive to where you're trying to.
What
push.
you mean it's repulsive?
I'm gonna get.
Go
to
ahead.
It. You're pushing her like as if she's the savior of the fucking league. She's not. She's not the savior of the league. The league been around for 25 plus years for a reason. It been around for a reason. That's the reason why Cheryl Swoop is in the damn conversation now. Because she's sitting here like, why y'all trying to make? She got game.
Who's that chick from? Is it UCLA?
Juju Bates. Juju. No, she from USC. That's Juju.
She's the next up.
That's Kobe right there.
She is next.
Hold on.
She's
But
going
let
to
me
be
get-
the one to transcend.
No, whatchamacallit's going to transcend it. Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
What is you
on.
doing? Stop it. Like, you acting like our girls ain't going to be crazy this year.
Hey, listen, shit, not Juju. Shit,
Going into league first, I think. Unless they go at the same time.
Juju was just a freshman, so they're both going to come in at the same time. They're going to revolutionize
They're
the game.
revolutionizing
So
the game.
look, I'm gonna say this.
One, she's a walk. Dude.
Okay, back up.
Magic Johnson
So
on flesh.
we was
Female.
talking about Cheryl Swoop and the reason why she's been in the news lately because
been hating.
one of the segments that they was commentating, talking about the game, her co-host was talking about Caitlin Clark, and she goes silent for 50 seconds. So of course everybody picked up on that, and she called out Stephen A. Smith as well because she's like, hey, listen, you know, she's a good ball player. Can't take that from her. But you're not going to sit here and eviscerate and misrepresent the women who've been doing this before her. Her, for instance, the GOAT of the WNBA, the original Houston Comets. They won 3 titles. You feel 3 chips. The only team that done the 3-peat. You feel what I'm saying? Cheryl and Tamika Catchett, Tina Thompson, and all of them. So and Cooper,
big lip team,
So the thing about it is, she's sitting here like, hey, all you Mayo monkeys who just now getting on to WNBA because of CC. You feel what I'm saying? This league was here before her. This league was here. This is the reason why she's in this league, because of the GOAT, her, Cheryl Swoop.
And
she was
that's all well. You know what I'm saying? We're not, but
what?
CC brings a huge fan base, and that's a part that I think kind of gets discredited. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna sit here and make me believe like her and Angel Reese aren't a big reason why the popularity of the WNBA has increased to the way it has.
Now that's
so
tremendous.
you cannot sit here and tell me
what she's
this.
Saying is, the commentator, the
the
media is pushing her as the sole reason why the WNBA is the way it is.
This is nothing new. Let me throw this term out here for you. Great white hype.
Of course.
They always need something. Boxing.
But when do we start celebrating losers? We celebrate
Trump all the time. What are you talking about?
No, we do. Okay, but when it
you
comes
keep
to sports,
you keep calling Caitlin Clark a loser.
She is, nigga.
No,
she
she's
lost
not.
Twice.
No, she's not.
She lost twice in the championship,
bro.
Did she not?
Check who.
Yes
check,
or no? Did she not lose in the championship?
Before you get loud with me, just check who's the all-time NCAA scoring leader of all time.
Did she not loses to the championship twice?
Okay, but
yes or no?
It's not.
Yes or no?
You're trying to make it like because
you want to talk about her accolades.
That's corny. She scored the most points in women's college basketball.
This is the reason why. Cheryl Swoop is talking about. You want to bypass? When the fuck we started celebrating second place winners?
It's a team game.
When did we?
It's not like Caitlin didn't do her part. It's a team game.
You don't want to answer the damn question.
Is it not a team game?
She got so much hype that she overhyped. Her newsworthy overran the undefeated team that bust her ass. The same team that last year that she waved her hand off at your girl who wouldn't shoot the 3. The same girl this year bust her ass, shooting them straight, shooting the 3. So the thing about it is, when did we start celebrating second place winners?
What
losers?
I'm celebrating is the viewership going up. What I'm celebrating is these women finally being celebrated for them putting forth their efforts and people watching them, regardless who brought them to the show.
Stop. Stop.
See, and you do this again. You do this again.
First of all, they are known around the world.
You can listen to the commercials, and they'll tell you their viewership is up this year.
You know why?
Yes, now, we're in agreement.
We're in agreement what?
There's the old people, the older generation that was already there watching, the Stone Cold diehard fans. But then you have a new generation of fans who just solely off of Caitlin and Angel. I promise you.
I got you. And again, I'm not taking no creed. I'm not taking no creed from. What I'm saying is, you have the other element of that is she's the sole reason why the WNBA is popular the way it is.
I ain't gonna say that.
This is what Swoop is talking about here. This is the reason why she hasn't been on the bandwagon like everybody else.
Okay, well, they can stop with the soul. She's not the soul, but she's a reason.
She's what?
She's not the soul.
Like you're saying soul. She's not the soul, but she's a reason, a big reason.
So what Swoops is trying to remind the media and the likes of people, right? Don't be so easy to take the easy way out to gravitate and be all up on her. Right, she got her game. She got game. That you cannot take away from. But there are a hell of a lot more talented women that's out here before her that's been doing their thing. Now, since you Caitlin Clark fans are just now coming on the scene, that you are now paying attention to the league. Now you can see what the league got, because there are clearly other women that's way better than her. Aja Wilson. And Sabrina Ionescu,
and that goes into
I can go fucking
and that goes into the now you have a bigger viewer that, like you say, are going to see that you have more women than just Caitlyn and Angel. You have Asia, Sabrina.
Let me say this, because y'all know I love college basketball. So I know most of these chicks from college basketball.
Yeah, I do too.
The WNBA to me, it really just started getting excited. Even though it's been around for years, it really just started getting excited.
And I'll take it.
I'm not knocking it.
I beg the difference.
I'll take it a step. I'll take it a step further. I'll take it a step further than what Budha said. Until the girls from USC really got it popping.
Once
the Gamecock girls got there, that's when the WNBA really got popping.
UConn. It was either UConn or Tennessee.
Yeah, but once Dawn took over with USC, nigga, you know, it was like.
And the Gamecock girls started going to the league. We're putting number ones in every year.
I'm in this.
So now I see where the growth is coming from. I'm just saying, Caitlyn's not the soul, but she's a big reason. And the WNBA, college to me is bigger than the WNBA.
Well, because like I said, the women that's coming in, their games are different from a traditional dribbling the ball, pass, shoot. They're literally
that's the basics. The fundamentals. They're just.
But women basketball. What makes it so boring is because they are excellent on the front. No, I'm serious. What's the difference between women and men basketball?
The difference is that the fans are translating from college to the WNBA now.
No, that's not the question. You're veering off. The question is, what's the difference between women and men basketball? Thank you. So women is viewed as boring because they are Mrs. Fundamental. They're gonna shoot pass, dribble. Now you got the new age players. They can shoot threes from the logo. They can actually do actual moves. Your girl from South Carolina with the handles and stuff. They actually got freakish moves they can use with the ball. I know that. I'm just giving. I'm just giving an example of the reason why. The
Keenan, stand up.
But I'm saying that is fans are now translating from college.
Because
they're actually following
more college players.
They're actually following these players when they go to the WNBA.
More viewership as well.
It's see, this is what y'all got to understand. This is what I mean by, and it goes back to in the early part of the show. Everything is turned into entertainment.
Right.
So now all your social media, now you got access. Now you're up close and personal. Now you got all the little chants and all the little rants in the locker room and all the little pre and post games and all that. It just makes it more. You're more involved. You have more access now. That's all it is, really, yo. That's all it is, really. The chicks are more athletic. Yes. Like how they say the boys are getting more. The girls are much more athletic now
than they used to be. Yeah. Like, you know, the knock on girls.
I think what they used to think is they couldn't dunk.
The knock on girls.
I can grab that. I can touch that backboard. Let me try and grab this rim.
The knock on girls when I was growing up was they would literally hurt you playing basketball. Now they will hurt you like your pride out there on the court because that's how much the women's game has evolved.
But nevertheless, WNBA is exciting. And like I said, Caitlyn plays a part in that. You know what I'm saying?
It is. But college is coming. That's way more exciting.
Like I said, what put eyes on women's basketball was the interaction between you had a white woman going against a black woman. And it became physical. And it became personal, and it became political, and it became racial, all the above. All those dynamics came into play, and it was a perfect storm for business alike. Because they are, like I said, what I just mentioned earlier, division, you make money off of division.
And like I say, Caitlyn, I ain't never heard Caitlyn say nothing.
It's her fans that's
You ever heard Caitlyn say anything?
It's her fans that's
like,
doing
I've never heard this woman talk, I don't think.
It's her fans and media pundits.
She's the Taylor Swift of the NBA.
WNBA.
WNBA. Yeah, but I've never heard her talk, I don't think.
No, she done interviews and stuff like that, but as far as all the ruckus, it's not her. It's her fans.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like everybody, like
don't the NFL start next week?
Yeah, we'll
Thursday.
cover that.
Congratulations on y'all finally signed a CD. I saw that. Yeah. Y'all signed CD.
Yeah.
I want y'all to be at y'all best when we bust y'all head down to the white meat.
Trayvon
Don't
Diggs
go to
stops
Cleveland
nutting
and
them
lose
thoughts.
next weekend.
What?
Don't go to Cleveland and lose next weekend.
Who y'all got?
You know what? They sent us to Brazil.
And who y'all play?
And no. Let me first. It's wildfires in Brazil, all over Brazil. Then the Green Bay Packers are playing the Philadelphia Eagles. Why is green the majority gang color over there?
Because you're in Brazil, you're in the jungle.
So
Brazil is green and blue and yellow.
So green is already a dangerous color, and there's wildfires everywhere. But that's where we're playing next
y'all
week.
got the Packers. That ain't no easy win for y'all.
It's not, but that'll get our season off to a great start if we can win.
That's not
Packers
easy
gonna
win
bust
for
y'all ass.
Y'all going? That's 0-1. I smell.
Who y'all got, Dove?
We got Tampa Bay.
Oh, that sound like an L.
I don't know.
For who?
Baker Mayfield.
I want to see how Jaden
playoff
plays
team.
in his first
we
game.
got our new quarterback.
I mean, y'all gonna
he
play
got me
good.
a little hype.
Y'all gonna play all right, but you talking about a playoff team. Y'all gonna get Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, they gonna bust y'all ass.
Baker's up and down. He's up and down.
Okay.
Let's do a home team. Carolina Panthers record at the end of the season. Last year they won. Last year they were 1-16, 2-15,
6-10.
We're gonna get about 6 wins, 6 or 7 wins.
6-10,
6-10.
Well, I know the Cowboys are gonna bust y'all ass in December. What's up? You trying to go to the game?
Hey, see what? Look, the last time we went up there, the Cowboys were there.
Cowboys in Charlotte.
Yeah, but the last time we went up there, my uncle's a fan.
I'm saying something now.
Let's look into it.
Let's go.
You remember how much Pat said those tickets were?
How much?
Pat said those tickets were, Pat, big, yeah. He said the tickets were out of this world.
Well, for Cowboys game,
That is because it's them. You see what I'm saying?
They know Cowboy fans is coming. They know Cowboy fans coming, so they gonna keep them regular price tickets. Everybody else gonna be dirt
next
cheap.
Friday.
Yeah. You want to go out? I got to wait somewhere to go next Friday.
They're talking all quiet, like the mic rain ain't there and everybody here.
No.
Y'all
gonna go too.
Okay, because
Depends on what.
What y'all doing? You
Think, what's next Friday?
yeah. What's next Friday?
Hold on, let me look at the date.
Next Friday isn't that the 6th?
It's the 6th.
I know what it. No, I know what it is. No, I'll tell y'all after this shit over.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay, bet.
But I'm gonna bring wifey with us.
Oh,
Even
God.
better.
I'm bringing wifey with
We
us.
can rule out orgies.
I'll see you out there, sis.
No, y'all can do what y'all do.
I'll see you out there, sissy.
Like I was trying to tell you earlier, when you say wife, nigga, it's a whole different context and meaning to that. So you got your friends, you got your homies, you got your dogs, you got your road. Nah, nigga, me and wifey could do everything, nigga. If I can't do that shit with her, she wouldn't be wifey in the first place.
True.
And if she couldn't accept me for doing what the fuck I do, nigga, she wouldn't be wifey in the first place.
That's true.
So it's like, yeah, I know Judge Mathis wants his wife back. If this nigga is telling you on screen, on camera, I want my wife back, nigga.
He mean that 110%.
It gets no more humble and sincere.
Or real.
That.
Or real. Real.
Bro, nigga, she'll be with us next week.
That's cool.
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 All right.
I already know where you're going. I already know where we're going. I know where we're going. I had to look at the date.
Look, I'm sure they'll figure it
date.
out once they look at the date, too.
I looked at the date.
Okay. Well, I wanted to get into the last topic, which was Steph Curry re-upping with the Warriors for 1 year, $62.6
They ain't about to
million.
win the tip, though.
$62.6
million, the largest amount of money ever
You
for
got
one
you want to say this,
season.
brother? About because you remember we were talking about the $25 million and Judge
62
Mathis,
point. He got 62.
Just one time, 1 year.
Almost triple.
You know he had 2 max.
No. I already know. I understand all that.
He's the only basketball player to have 2 max.
This my question.
Over 200
This my
million.
question. Is this step last year Golden State? Is this just to thank you for holding down the Golden State? Now you can go. I think they're going to let you go next year because
let you do
you're
whatever you want to do.
rebuilding
Well, no,
now.
he signed through
2027.
2027.
No, this was only for a year, I thought.
He already.
but
it's an extension. Yeah, the extension.
It's an extension on an extension.
I think he gone after this year because you're in a rebuild now. Clay
Steph
gone.
should just retire, man. I don't want to see him unless it's the Hornets.
He's too young.
We'll see you in Charlotte in a couple of years. We'll see you in Charlotte.
And team up with Melo.
Yo, if him and Ball got together, I would love to see some crazy shit like that.
Well, see some Curry balls.
But the problem is they won't pay him money to come.
Yeah,
it's not like they ain't.
He
got
don't
it.
want to. He ain't gonna care about the money.
I don't think money, because then after so long you're on the veteran minimum.
Unless
so
you
money
like
ain't
LeBron, you still putting up numbers and you still commanding $51 million.
62 though. Jesus Christ.
You're right. He got
That's
62,
impressive.
but look, LeBron just is making just as much. He doing a 2-1, so that means he getting 2 years at $50 million. That's $100 million, and then he can re-up every 2 years the same way. So that's even more than a 4-year lockup.
I always go with LeBron is the most revolutionary player of basketball, but Steph is the most changed the game. Like he brought what you were talking about with the women's game. With the women's game. So now Duncan is still cool. But you hitting a fadeaway 3 falling out of bounds with 2 people in your face is just as cool.
So you coming from as soon as you cross over.
Yeah, as soon as you cross over,
you hit that logo, you pulling up for a 3.
That's just like a oop. It's just like a oop.
Think about when we use when professional basketball, like back in the day. If you missed that 1 3-point shot, your whole team will be looking at you like, why the fuck did you shoot that? You know we needed that one fucking shot for you to make.
The one shot we
needed you to make that one shot.
Now it's the analytics.
Oh man,
70, 70.
Send it to that nigga over there. Oh, he missed. Send it to the other nigga over. Oh, he missed.
The whole team take a shot.
The whole fucking team get a try.
33s a game. 33s a game are being put up. 33s a game.
Before you would be Reggie.
They would sit you down.
Reggie, we need it. Dell. Yo, Dell, we need you to bang this. We need this fucking.
And like you said, this shot was once, maybe 2-3 times a quarter. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. You better be open.
Glenn Rice, we need this. Glenn.
Inside out. Bruh, now it's outside in,
bruh.
Look, it's so outside in, and B knocking 3. It's just so outside.
You don't take your big
hell, Wemby, his ass, he's the tallest motherfucker on the court.
You need to take your soft ass down in the paint, nigga.
Them niggas, it's become a positionless.
It really is a positionless game now. Because you can put Wemby anywhere.
Right.
The way he handles that ball is ridiculous.
This nigga is 7'6" and he pulling up for 3s, and you can't.
That's ridiculous.
You can't. That's some damn 2K type
imagine
shit.
back in the day,
that's exactly what
pulling up a 3. He dribbling between his head.
Or you ain't coming up. You ain't coming down.
If you want to keep it 100, Hakeem had to handle that nigga. He can dribble on you and take you on.
But that just shows you. That just shows you.
They would not let him shoot the 3.
The game wasn't
but
structured
this,
like that.
That they let that nigga shoot the 3.
But no,
he was your first positionless player.
This is this is what really probably had
Dream
people.
was the first positionless
this
player.
is what really probably had people crazy. When Dirk started, and Dirk was out there
at the 4, you know,
Dirk out there at the 4, knocking 3s down from anywhere on the court, anywhere on the court, just in amazement.
Wow.
Amazement.
Cool. Well, I'm out of topics unless y'all want to.
We're out of time. We're out of time.
Out of time.
LLP.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours, 20 minutes.
Woo. We know y'all love us.
Longest show ever.
And even if y'all don't love us, man, we appreciate
it. And we will be back next week.
We love y'all.
All right, y'all.
Thank you for y'all. Hit that like.
Love you, Kelly.
Like, share.
Subscribe. Kelly, we miss you, baby.
Love you,
girl.
Miss Kelly.